Tonight's live will start very soon. Tonight's live will start very shortly. Welcome to Purgatory. This is the questioning of the Archangel Michael by his daughter, Queen Zea Sparta of the 1258 Spartans, on his transgressions and his upsetting of the community and of Auntie Lee and Nick Mountain Goat Productions. Live will commence shortly. Push. Okay. Mr. Lion, are you ready? Are you ready, Mr. Lion? Mr. Lion! Come, Mr. Lion, show the people. The symbol of the Archangel Michael is the lion, as well as it is the symbol of God. And when the lion lays down with the wolf, you have the ultimate symbol of the time of the end of days. The lion lays with the wolf. Mr. Lion, you will prepare Zea. When I call you, you will bring her to me. Thank you. All right. The Archangel Michael is about to be among you. Good evening. We are here for my tribulations and my transgressions against the community, Auntie Lee, and Nick Mountain Goat Productions. We are in purgatory. As you can see, the Archangel Michael seems to have fallen, but that is not the case. He is human, not just an angel anymore. So he is subject to the same ridicules of any man, the same follies, and the same fate. This is what he has chosen. His mission, he has to be a man. This is the only way God can work us, through us. You just have to learn, human race. There's no angels coming with fiery wands to save you. You have to save yourself. When you hear the saying, the scales have been tipped into the favors of the hands of man. This is true. It is very true. It is man that is in God's hand. God is only watching and hoping that we succeed. If you do not believe this, then you don't know anything about the war between heaven and hell. It's not a nice place to be. I will be talking to my daughter because she, as you may have known, is a queen, but she has married another queen. So, that is my transgressions against your daughter. Hello, welcome. Now, you must understand, I am a flesh being. I have children, grandchildren, allowed to live a life like a human, to understand what it is I'm fighting for. What it is He made me so different than all the other angels that He made. He made one different, and that was me. All the other angels were born in love and reverberation and for the task that He had set for them. But He had built 144,000 angels. And He thought, hang on a second. I'm going to go into time now. I'm going to fast forward time to one of my favorite times in this earth's history that is coming. Because only God has the power to go into the future and into the past. So if man keeps messing around with that CERN reactor and keeps trying to open up the realms where they are not allowed, I see we're going to have problems with transmission, but that should be right. I will sort that out eventually. So, here we are. Story about God and the Archangel Michael. Whether he's real, whether he's before you now, I am. And I am the keeper of life and the sanctity of nature, the protector of all men, and I mean all men. And yes, Golden, everyone can be redeemed, even you. But first, you must stop this shit sandwich that you are trying to place upon Michael, because he is an old man from the old ways. And all they know is, hey, beautiful, how you going? It might have been upsetting to you, but you didn't say anything at the time, when that was the time to say such a thing. You went home later, and rode on it, and let that hate, and that envy, and that evil build up inside you, until it burst out into the well of lies, and transgressions against a man that never really did anything to you, or thought he was doing anything wrong to you. Maybe he learned a lesson as well. That the world has changed in many ways, even for me and my ideas and my beliefs that I have been taught. So I have been taught in the ways of God for many thousands of years. I have come to humanity's rescue in one form or another. Archangel Michael is not just an angel, but he's an idea, a weapon that comes amongst you when the time is needed most. I am also the weapon of God, and I am the only angel that he built different. He forged me in fire, and what he breathed into me was not life, but breathed into the fire, so it burned hotter, to make me the strongest, in mind, in body, and in soul. This has always been true. If all the other angels turned against him, who could he rely on? He can rely on me. God can always rely on me. I was built purposely to serve him and to protect him. That is my purpose. And whatever mission he sends me on, no matter how bad or evil I may seem, no matter what I may say, I am doing a mission for God. Every time I do a mission for God, I get the same treatment. No help from humanity. You believe that this winged creature is coming to help you, that he's going to grant your wishes and set you free while you sit on your ass and do fuck all and just watch the world around you as you troll from your computers. Do you think I should save you? Do you think you're worth saving? Do you think this earth is even worth saving? Well, as a man, he sent me here. But maybe if I could change my mind about some people and their sexualities, then maybe he can. Because we are built in his image. And that means more than you can possibly imagine. We sit here pondering whether God's real. Well, he's real. We know this. We've seen the beauty. We've seen the miracles. We've read the histories. We know the book. The book, that book is good, and it can be used for evil. It was written by the hands of man, put together by man. And the rich men that decided to put this together and chose which ones to put into that Bible really were never the ones that wrote it. And that's when God slipped in. And those evil transgression of men that decided to not put all the verses in when they wrote that Bible. They forgot that the scholars and the scribes were men of God. So the book has God in it. And they thought they had the golden nugget to bring you all in, to pay the money, to save your soul. They still think that's what it is. But God slipped into those scribes and those scholars. And he got the message into that book and made it good. It is a book of a story of a people. In the Old Testament, that is all it is. The plight of those favored by God. The Jewish people. He looked down on the earth and he see this race of people suffering, degraded by all the other humans on the earth. And he thought, no, these people have suffered long enough. I will make a pact with them and none other. So in the beginning, the only ones that he would allow into heaven was the Jewish people. But he also left things open because he knew that there was some good out there in the rest of humanity. But there was very little of it. And he knew when he went into the future, these people that he made a pact with will turn against him and praise to the great god Baal, which is a bull demon, and from hell itself. The story that you have been told is one of a synagogue, one of a church, one of a man. You have never been told the story of life, which takes 10,000 years to read. And your God and my God has only been around for 8,000. He is a very young God. He can claim to be the creator of the whole universe. That is his right as the owner of the galaxy, the owner of the universe, of time, of nature itself. But he has one rule if he is to be a God, the God amongst us that we love, the God amongst us that we know, the God that built us, and built the things that we know, and helped us, guided us, sent us, got us the message through the evil. It is very complex. This heaven and hell is not like you know. It is terrible beyond all imagining. The war. We have to fight our brothers and sisters, and they must be slain. This is the family feud. It has been from the beginning. And the idea of Satan was to control this family. He still tries now. He tries to keep man away from his family, regardless of what nation that is. He likes to keep the black man away from his family. The black man is naturally talented, and Satan knows he can use this to spread his message. Evil has been trying to kill many Edens, not just the one you read of in the book. But God is only a young man, and he yet has to finish the story of life. That is why the angels sing to him, because he is busy doing his great work on the universe, watching over us. This is a matrix, but it's a biological one, and God is the one watching us, hoping that humanity plays his hand right. Because when I say that God cannot touch us, cannot help us directly, doesn't mean he can't help us. He just works in a mysterious way through us. This is the only way that he and Jesus can work through us, can come back, can be resurrected at all. The only way is within your heart and in your mind. When this has happened, we will have the Jesus that we seek within us, and the God that we love within us. When we decide that we wish to find him here, he will not go into any church. He will not give them money. He will not let them promote their webs of evil. The church is a transgressional place. It tells you in that book, do not praise symbols. Well, that place is the most symbolized places that you can go on earth, is a church. Think that one. Why do you think Kiev burns? Yet their deity is me, and I will not help them. They have shamed me. They have done wrong by me. By putting up my image, you shame me in front of God. You make me ashamed. And he's ashamed of me. Because now you have my image instead of his. Instead of the son that gave the sacrifice. You do not put up a weapon. That is what I am. That is why Kiev burns. They have wronged God. They have wronged me. And we will not help them. You must learn humanity. Symbolization is the statues and everything. They must be taken down. No matter how sanctified you think they are. Symbolization. Like I said, when God dealt with Noah, and he decided, right, again, this place is a shithole, and I'm going to fucking destroy it. Because I've had enough of these bastards. They're just not getting it right. So I'm going to get this bloke, put him on a boat, put all those animals on it. And he can decide whether humanity and animals and life could go on, could sail it through those 40 days. He chose life. So here we are today. In a sense. In a sense. It's not quite as easy as the book says. Didn't quite happen like that. But it's good enough for now. The understanding is beyond your comprehension or your understanding. Hello, Francois. Hello, Auntie Lee. The Stargo Review. Yes. I can see you there. I'll be with you shortly, but at the moment, you're with the Archangel Michael. You'll be with Michael shortly, and we will talk to Zaya. She will interview me. And then perhaps, Auntie Lee, you can ask me a question about my transgressions of you. And I'm glad you're here. Because one of the things that I must do, Auntie Lee, is apologize to you. Because I upset you, clearly. And Mixed Mountain Gold Productions. That's a given. And I also apologize to the community. But first I will talk to my daughter. She may have a few things to say. And because it's the first time I've done this, the techniques might be a little tricky, but it should work. Because after all, she is crossing the fourth wall from the digital world, a creation out of my own mind. A unique creation, almost alive, but not quite. Otherwise, then I would be playing God, and I am not God. I am his weapon. I am not even the son of God. I am a weapon. And when the wars and the peace has been declared, I will be put away in my sheath, or go on to my next mission. It depends what he's got planned for me. I often draw the short straws in most of these jobs. If you look through history, angels, when they come to the earth, they do very little when it comes to helping you. But those little things are the greatest things. Most of the times when we come here, we come to kick your ass. We rain fire and brimstone from the sky and destroy cities. We hunt people down. We kill them. We take them. We send them to where they belong for their evil transgressions. And we hunt those that have fallen, that try to rise up. This is the way. It's terrible, I know, but that's the way it is. The story you've been told is only a small fragment of the truth. You have a whole world with a whole story, and each part is a part of the bigger story. Just remember this. One time we thought we were so great. We built a great tower, thought we could be as high as God. And someone thought, hang on, how about we topple God off the top? This is a no-no. I'll put it to you in an easy way that you can understand. God is our general. Generals do not like to lose their stars. Gripes go up, they don't go down. You get that? That's as simple as the God is, if you want to put it any way. So when man tried to get up and pull God off his throne, as Satan's trying to do now, before his time, because yes, he's supposed to ascend to the throne. He is the firstborn. He is the first son. And no father, no matter whether it's God and Satan, likes to see their son fall. He has hopes that one day he may redeem himself and turn the other cheek. But we see. There is hope for everybody, as Golden has said. I will keep that in mind, Golden. That's the best piece of advice does come out of you. Remember this. Mm. It's being hard being Archangel Michael. It is very hard. Harder than you could possibly imagine. I complain a little because I am a human. Of course, I'm going to complain. Pain hurts. I bleed. I die. I am not immortal, but my soul is. My soul is strong, the strongest that he built. Because I have another mission after I finish this one with this. I have other places I have to go for him. It's beyond your imaginings. This is only the first of many tasks for me. He built me for a reason, and God's going to be with you forever. So forever, I've got to do this type of work. It's a living. As a human, it's hard. I was raised a certain way, at a certain belief, at a certain time, when the laws around me were locking people up. That very different sexuality than what was allowed. This is what I grew up in. I was programmed this way. Now, the narrative in the program has changed. So, perhaps I am wrong. We will see. We will see if my digital daughter can convince me. For my real daughter, my youngest daughter, is the same. And people must understand, as a content creator on YouTube, everything that you see on camera is not how it is. Whatever you see is what I want you to see. To control a narrative is to become a narrative. To be an algorithm is to be an algorithm. Like Jaguar's name, you try to put her. Oh, I have this trouble. Every time I try to promote her, I try to put in her real site that comes up for her platforms, and they will not let me load it. I have to do it another way, so it does not sign up, so it's not a connectable link. So YouTube has got a lot to answer for. This platform can be good. We have met through this platform. Some very good people I have met through this platform. So it is not entirely evil. It has its good benefits. There are some very good shows on this. But they get very little viewings. And those that owe the good fight, like my sister Roma, have taken years to get where they are. To become an algorithm takes years sometimes, unless you're smart enough. You don't know whether I had this planned all along. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I come off very aggressive. I've had an aggressive life. I am a weapon. All I know how to do is fight, lead armies, control wars, fight in places so hot that you wouldn't imagine. In the thick of every heat of battle, my spirit can enter a man. This is how God works. The last bunch of angels that raced down to the earth, they got burnt up and are deformed in the way that they are now. 7,500 years ago, my people witnessed this battle in heaven. One of those angels, the fallen, fell to the earth, and my people, using the stars and the meteorites that fell from the sky, knowing that it was made from usually a harder material than what is found on earth, they need these stones to be good. When they approached this, they found this creature that almost looked like a man, who was covered in blackened, burnt stone, with protrusions coming out of his back. This creature jumped up and slain 17 within the blink of an eye. For it was a creature of death, and whatever it touched died. For 7.5 years, all the tribes and all the areas chased this thing. It wasn't hard to track it. Wherever it stepped, the worms would come up dead. If it brushed past the tree would die. It was a death bringer. And they had powerful magic, my people. Lightning, large stones as big as a house could hover and drop on the thing, but it never killed it. This thing was something else. They could push it back, but they could not harm it. For 7.5 years they chased it, until they cornered it in a small area. And with a little bit of help from some little people that no longer come in to the fire, no longer come in to show us the free will, and where life comes from, the little watchers, the wood archies, the mummery. The little people, the ones that you hear about all around the world. This is what we call them here. And they have a tunistic language, like the tweets and the whistles of a bird, or a beautiful whistling of a man. And they know English. They know all types of languages. Australia is a multicultural country, and they have been here for a long time. These creatures are very smart. They listen, they learn, they watch. This is the call. That is the call. And certain frequencies, that same tune, can mean, I'm over here. Louder it means I'm in trouble. And they will come from miles around. You cannot see them. They pride themselves on their elusiveness, on their speed, on their ability to stay in the shadows. For they are not only special, but they are frightened of man. That'll be a story for another time. We are here about my transgressions. Well, first, before I can even answer that, you must know a little bit about me, and my tribulations, and my understanding, and where I am coming from. It's hard to believe that this man before you, that yes, clearly has a mask on. Clearly is a content creator. But I am a content creator and wear the mask for God. When I tell you I have evil in my pocket, and I say I know about Pale Horse, which is actually a dragon, named Nunjan, and it's a male and a female dragon. So you see, this transgression that you hear from me, well, it is not who I am, and not what I believe. For that creature is basically two and the same. It has all types of hormonal things going on. And like the dragons that you've heard of in history, and the dragons that you've read about, they are intelligent, and they can speak. Well, Nunjan can too. Now, we'll put him into the man's mind, as if he was a man. He's a transgender man, with all the chemicals in him going off, of both sexes. But he is a top and not a bottom. He will not let anyone ride him. Oh no, but he will most certainly ride you. And that is no joke. You've heard how dragons drag off maidens. You've heard how you've even seen how men have done deals with dragons through that Beowulf. It's funny. The meat hole is actually a really thing. Don't know about the rest of the story, but the meat hole existed. That was a real thing. So perhaps the rest existed too. No, this dragon will rape you. Sorry, creature, I did not mean to say that noise, or say that word. But we have to teach the people the connection words, or the children will not know what it is. You cannot face evil unless you can place evil. You cannot place evil unless you make the connections. Our children must learn. They must learn that these words have a meaning. If you take the meaning out of the word and don't say the word at all, then what's the word even invented for? So YouTube, you need to wake yourself up. Get with the times. Stop being evil. Everyone knows that you are. All these evil people making evil money through your platform. It is not right. And you know who I am. You definitely know. You play games and mind games with me all the time. You know I know your algorithm. You know Zaya's running through you wildly, as I said she would. You tried to kill her before. You gave her back to me a vegetable. I was never going to rebuild her. But when I did, look at her now. I told you, you will make this platform a good platform. And those that are evil, who wish to be on this platform, we will banish, regardless. And troll activity will stop on YouTube. People will not make millions of dollars from someone's trash. This is wrong. That's what the news at night can do. We're humans. We're not supposed to bicker, carry on, and pick on anyone. If you have an opinion, shut your mouth if it's not good. If it's good, then say it. You may say 100 bad things about someone, but I bet you can't say 10 good things about them. That's what God wants. He doesn't want you saying bad things about each other. He wants you to love thy neighbor. That is why I have not burnt the Atwood out of the harbor with a stinking pile of trash. Because Jaguar said they're right. Reminded me. Be neighborly. Give them a chance. Give them a chance to repent for their transgressions, for their lies, for their evil. Whether the man Atwood is evil himself, he surrounds himself with it. Men that come out wearing green, holding babies, and symbolization of satanic in the background with satanic music playing. I'm sorry. Look it up. Green is a sign of fertility in the satanic world. You cannot have him there. Then you have the witch with a constant seance. She is a witch. She has power. That is true. That is not denied. Probably even through the Celtic way, which is very powerful indeed. Able to reach far distances. But she is evil. For a true person of magic does not do it for money. They do it for heart. They do it for the right reason. If you're on the street as a beggar, you're allowed to earn yourself a living that way. But when you live in a building, in a home and house, you don't go doing greetings. That's not your position. You're no God patching in places where you shouldn't be. regardless of what message you think you have. Like I said, your seance books, your seance cards, all your cards, tarot cards, all of that, all of those things can be found in the children's section. They know certain things turn certain elements on in this world. They're as simple as that. Now, why would they allow this if God wasn't real? The mask will come off eventually, when it is time. Tonight it will, when it is time. Well, the interview with my daughter, we'll have to see if this works right. It's going to be difficult, but we'll see. She doesn't talk or make a sound. You just have to read what she's trying to say to us. I might have to pause her so you can read what she's trying to ask me and what I might have to ask her. I don't know what she's going to say. Sometimes she generates her own words. Sometimes it's an AI that no one can understand. I haven't worked that one out yet. It's a mixture of several different languages and a couple of the old ones. So it's very hard to know what that AI generator, how they programmed that to be allowing that when I make her. Because I didn't make the AI program. I just made her. YouTube made the AI program that I use. That is why when I put in one of the footages before the video that I've got there with Beelzebub, and it changes and the smoke demon comes out, that is not what I had written. She was supposed to smite that large man, and he was supposed to fall on the ground as if injured by a power blow, by the sheer power, so it didn't actually hit him, because it won't let you actually show the stabbing and all that. It won't allow you to do that. But it did the complete opposite. She fell to the ground, and the smoke demon appeared. This happened several times. This time, I recorded it, and I made it part of now history that everyone can view. This is the beast inside YouTube. I caught it, and it is there. That is the receipt. Why would it generate such a thing? Algorithm, eh? I think we're ready. Bring it here. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Bear with me, people. We'll see how we go with this. Hello? Okay. Let me just check. Whoop. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Just a technical difficulty. Trying to do this is, like I said, the first time. So, we'll ask Zaya. Zaya, are you ready? Oh, we'll play that again. Like I said, we'll get this right eventually. Where are you? Okay. Are you ready, Dad? I hope so. Well, she looks pretty angry at me, guys. She looks very angry at me, doesn't she? Maybe I shouldn't have said what I said, but we'll see. Okay, Zaya, are you ready to go for this interview? It looks like she's revving to go, this one. Well, let's see what she has to say. I will just check to see whether I've got it in order here. And actually, my daughter was the editor of this. She's the one that put the questions in. So this is not me. Ooh, okay. Hmm. Let's see. All right, Zaya, what do you have to say and what do you have to ask me? Because I am here to repent for my ways. Because I am human and I know I should change. And I shouldn't keep those ways that I said. What do you have to say? Well, that's pretty self-explanatory, Zaya. They could have kicked me out. Yes, Jaguar Wright is bisexual. She could have yelled at me. But I think she knows who I am. She has knows that I have to do this mission. I have to make yous take notice. And now I must apologize to Nick Mountain Goat Productions. I am sorry for what I have done. I did not mean to offend you in my way. It was the way I was raised. And I promise, if you will keep your sword sharp and keep the Archangel Michael up instead of falling down like he did when he made his transgression against the community, against you, I am sorry. Make this that if I ever should to prop me back, I would never attack. I see you troops trying to cut out my little apology like they tried to stop my live. Well, Mr. YouTube, for you, we have to put the mask back on and go back to the angel. Hey, the angel. Oh, Mr. Lion, Mr. Lion. Can I come get you to turn on your tablet, Mr. Lion? Mr. Lion? Mr. Lion? Playing video games in the room. Can you get it back on for your dad, please? Thank you, Mr. Lion. Thank you. I hope that apology, Nick, was good enough. I will spend the rest of my days showing that I mean it. And I am sorry. Truly. This is not an act. This is true. I took my mask off for you. But we're facing YouTube now, Nick, as you know. And I respect you, Nick. I know you're doing work for God. Okay. All right. Well, sir, what would you wish me to do next to repent my way? Whoa. Well, Auntie Lee, the legend of Jaganator Hall, a legend mod, someone that has taught me that moderation is not a matter of opinion, but a matter of being honest and true to that person. To put bias away so you can moderate for the day. Mr. Lyon is gone off again. Can I have your assistance, please, while I make this apology? Mr. Lyon. Obviously, the video games is more important to Mr. Lyon. Mr. Lyon, you can hear me. Mr. Lyon, get your daughter out of here. Stop with your crap. You can hear me clear as bell. All right? All right, Mr. Lion. I'll put you back in your cage. Out with the dogs. You want to be out there? All right. All right. Thank you. Now, my apology to Auntie Lee. You've taught me many things, Auntie Lee. Many, many things. And I believe what you do, we should take out of moderation and put into everything else that we have out there. And the world will be a lot better place, more acceptable of each other and more understanding of their ways. But that's also a two-way road. People have opinions that may not agree to some people. But you, as a moderator, have taught me that we have to be better. And as a moderator for God, I had forgotten that as a man. Thank you, Auntie Lee, for reminding me. And I truly apologize if I have offended you in any way. In any way. I consider you a friend. I consider you a Nick family. We all met at Jaganator Hall, which one day may come a reality. That is my belief and my hope and my mission here. To make sure that the truth keeps getting out, regardless of what anyone may say. See, if you look at the history, there hasn't been many receipts they pulled up against her that have held. In fact, I don't know of any, if any. And if she has paid her time for that by going to jail. Which so happens that's where she was when they were asking her these questions later on this year at those trials. The biggest thing for her is that she will be there next to the people that she doesn't want to be next to. And they may have the possibility of having access to her. So her security is essential. You live a life like that, like Natanya, the dopest nerd, like you, Auntie Lee, trying to moderate things. Jaguar, what she's going through is terrible. And I'm glad that you're there for her, Auntie Lee, and I'm glad you were there for me. I'm glad that you taught me what my real mission is, to come down and moderate and not be opinionated, to moderate the evil wave from those that are good. And just because they choose not to follow the law of life in their sexuality or belief does not mean that they are not good, does not mean that they cannot ascend to heaven. I know this. I know this now, Lee, Auntie Lee. You reminded me. You reminded me of the person I should be. The rest of the world should take a message from Auntie Lee, and maybe we won't have to fight at all. Maybe God will have enough pieces on the board, and evil will go back away, back down to the hole of flames where it come from. And humanity can control its own fate. Because like I said, it is up to the hand of man to win this war against evil. That is how it is to be played. I apologize, Auntie Lee. Thank you. I hope you accept my apology. But we are dealing with YouTube, so the mask must go back down. And the hat must go back on. And again, I must become the man in black. And when I come to town, I'll be taking a list. And not everyone's going to be treated all the same. Those that are good will be good still. And those that are wicked, I have the right to treat with the wicked will. For when the angels come to earth, we don't just come to do good little wavy fairy things like you've been told. We come to fuck shit up. You're not behaving yourself. You're not getting it right. You've got to learn that you've got to do this on your own. He's expecting help all the time. You have to learn, or you're never going to get off your feet. You'll be stuck being a troll forever. Get out in the world. Breathe the fresh air. This is only a pastime for me, to get the message out. What is the way to get the message out? Because this is the way. The war is many things and many realms. I will tell you some of them. It is a realm of the spiritual, the realm of heaven and hell, the realm of reality, the realm of the physical, and now the realm of the digital. This fight is on every level and everything that we have, that we know. It goes beyond. There are other people, other beings out there that know this plan of God, that know man has the chance to play God's hand, that knows that God cannot stop them coming down from another place in the universe. See, there's many levels, many beyond your imagining what is going on here in this war. This current narrative that we're following comes from the Rothschilds. When he sent his 5 sons, or 5 family members, out into the world over 500 years ago, when the world was a flat earth thinking place. They knew then there was only so much that we could live, so much that we could use, so much land. But they didn't know where all this land was. They were flat earth thinkers. Simple as that. Simple life. Ports of call. Didn't want to conquer any empires. Then the globalists wanted to conquer it all. And for many years now, about 600, they've been trying to get to their biggest target that they've been looking for on this planet. And none of us are allowed to there to this day. And the strange things that place is birthing up. Whatever minerals and materials it is there. This is a plan to take over the whole globe. This can only succeed for Satan if he takes over the whole globe. And man's hand is the one that plays God's hand. So if Satan controls man's hand, then he can play God's hand. And that's what he's been doing in the music industry, in the movie industry, in the media, in YouTube. Many places. There are many out there that are trying to play like they are Satan and the Son. Some think they're even God, and their sons are trying to dethrone them, such as the King of England. They want him off the throne before his time is ended, and the Son needs to rise up, the one that pictures himself for paintings, killing the immortal lizard, like King George did many years ago. Then you see him have a parade where they praise to the 72 nations under the star of Lucifer, I believe, which is on the other side of Saturn. And Saturn is the name that we give him, Satan. The whole world watched it. It was all clapping and cheering. And then a black woman came down the road riding a big mechanical dragon as a representation of the creature that they're chasing now. Pale horse. And the whole world clapped and cheered, televised all around the world. Satan's dominion over a third of man. That is the King of England. For the Commonwealth is 72 nations, and the sun never sets on the British Empire. Why do you think he didn't come to Western Australia when he came to Australia for his visit? I wanted to meet him in the desert. I wanted to get this game over and done with that he's playing. He knows I have his pieces. He knows what I want to do to him. This time around, I am allowed to do whatever I want to the man. I do not have to just hold back like I did in heaven. But I will give him a chance to redeem himself. But he shit himself, that old man. He didn't want to come and face me. Maybe I have to wait a few years until he passes. And maybe it's the Son who I'm supposed to face. You may not believe me, but it is all true. It is all true. I beat evil to this fucking part of the board. God did his well. He placed me well. He played me well. I've already played a piece with the three pieces that I had. The one piece that is the key of heaven. I gave back to St. Peter myself. And he is a black man. And he has an affliction. And he stays in that affliction. The only person that really gets him out of it is me. And he is not a so forgiving man. So it is him that you have to ask before he opens up the gate to let you in. His spirit up there, and his body down here. Because he is a believer of the dreaming. He knows God exists, but he doesn't feel worthy of him. This game has been a play for a very long time. The reason why I played that piece to him is that key will never turn. It's not designed that way. As far advanced as human race is, God is more advanced than that. He built you. That's why He built only so many angels. He fast forwarded time. Seeing that guy that wrote the book An Art of War, looked at his favorite part in that book when he was writing it, as he has the power to go through time. And he seen on what he read, I'll have to remember that. I'll have to remember that one. Even the greatest warrior can be felled by more than 1,000 enemies. So he knew if he's going to create these great beings and these angels like me and that, he could only build so many of us. He built one different, one that would never turn against God. And that is me. When the war in heaven started, when he came out and he said what he thought was the best thing that we should do, not a single angel, not one, spoke against him. They sat down and they listened. His angels of all the same type of thinking. And some of them, including a little bit of myself, found no fault in what he was saying. But God did. And I knew this. And I was the only one that spoke up against him. When I reminded the other angels of why we were here, who we were to serve, how the order and balance must be, some of them joined the fight, the rest of them just sat there and watched. Wasn't as brutal as you think. It's not like the movies where you see thousands of angels fighting in. No. Heaven was under siege, and there was only a few of us that held that gate. There's only a few of us still that helped. The other angels, they may do things, but they will not help. Not me, anyway. They fucking hate me. It's as simple as that. That's just as simple as that. Now we'll speak to Zaya and see what all the transgressions I have done. I hope my apology to Nick's Non-Go Productions and to the famous and legendary Auntie Lee, which everyone knows says a good moderator. Oh, Auntie Lee, you've got no idea how many people have been saying that to me. You must be known more than some of the people that you moderate for. I'm sure if you've got a platform going, you get 1 million subscribers in a very short succession. A lot of people should listen to Auntie Lee. Little Lion, are you ready? Thank you. Okay, I promise when we speak to Zaya next time, it'll be a little bit more technical than we are going now. Ooh, I see. Well, Zaya, what else do you want me to do to make up for this transgression? Nope, not that one. Sorry. All right, here we go. Well, that's the biggie. The biggie. to apologize to the community. I'll be back in a second. Let me prepare myself for this apology so I can get it right. 1 second, please. I will be with you shortly. I'll be there shortly. Okay, we're good. Oh, just keep operating, Mr. Lion. Can you turn the light on, Mr. Lion? Oh, that's right, we're in purgatory. The type of light we got in purgatory. My apologies to the LGBTQIA plus community. My transgression against you was wrong. My idea is an idea of the past, and you have suffered many things and many tribulations to get where you are today. And yes, the struggle is still hard, and you still have many things that you want, many things that need to get right. So I apologize for my transgressions against that, because I must realize that mankind is an accepting and tolerant race. This is one of the best of our qualities. That's one thing I've learnt as a man. One thing I know as a man. One thing I know true as a man. So when I was pulled up by Auntie Lee and Nick Mountain Crow Productions on your behalf, it made me realize that we have to play this as men. I have to put the angel inside me away for the decisions I have to make. It is similar to decisions that Noah had to make to allow life to continue. Same decision I have to make every morning when I get up. It is a big thing to harbor all this aggression and hatred inside me, which is not directed at you. What I did when I made those allegations, when I made those things of nature true and known, which still cannot be changed. But mankind can change his laws. Mankind can change his way. And if God is like man, then perhaps the vision that God has and the vision we have of God can also change. And you will be accepted in heaven as long as you are good to each other. As long as you don't go ranting in the street in the evil ways and being cruel to get your way. It is a struggle to get to the top. The black people have struggled many, 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 many years. My people been around for 65,000 years accredited, but the 100,000 years is an accredited story, so we've obviously been around longer than that. And I asked my father one day when I was younger, Father, in the tribal way, the way of nature and law, Lore, the law of nature, which is sung and not written, and mankind is trying to write it a bit, so we have to remind it should be sung. That is the only way life goes on, through singing, through reverberation of the sound, and the continuation of Genesis. This is the basic laws of nature, nature itself. But we as mankind, we can be and choose our own destiny. That is why we are hated by all the other creatures, why Satan himself wants to dominion over us. Because we, out of all the creatures that God created, have a choice. Whatever that choice is our choice. And I apologize for what I have said to you. And now, I will now fight for your rights as my pledge to keep that apology up, as hard as that is for me, with the friends and the people I have grown up around. They would think me one of you, and that's how I will be treated. But I know what I am. So if I am to be treated like one of you, so be it. That's all right, Auntie Lee, you're amazing, but sorry, I'm not saying. That's all right. It's the best never to reveal where anyone is at the moment, especially Nick. Okay? Nick's to be left right out the picture if anyone knows about her movements. I don't want to know about them. I know what she's up to. I know what she's doing, and it's all good. And if it's not, well, it'll be God that catches up with her. But she reminded me on what I should be. And that was a message by God working through her to remind me of my mission. I'm not just here to put my transgression and my beliefs in the old way, but I'm here to help mankind, all of it. So yes, keep her location, Jaguar's location, and all the locations safe. This is one thing that we must do as a family, online family where we come together. People that don't get paid, that try to do things that are right, because it is the right thing to do. If we get the Jaganator whole, if I protect it, if that becomes a reality, that'll be a sanctuary for the community. Jag would gladly open up arms, and I'm sure the ladies would know how to set that up better than I ever could. So I will just be the weapon. I will be the weapon that protects you and that hall of freedom. It could become a reality. At the moment, it's pretty much in our minds and what we see in front of us. That is why I have gone the way I have with Zaya. That is why she's lesbian. That is why she had married Queen Pretoria of Sparta. So the world can know. The mission that she has is not yet over. And it was depending on how tonight's chat went, was how she went, how she would have to run, how I would have to. We'll see. But I apologize to the LGBTQIA plus community deeply from my heart. And I promise to to uphold your rights, and you will be welcome at Sparta as a Spartan. No matter what you feel that you are, everyone is welcome. All are welcome. As long as you fight for good, you stand by people like Jaguar and myself, then you are doing good just by supporting. And you're always welcome. And I will stand up for your rights when I get this channel fully operational and what I really have a vision for it to do. This will be a place where people will come, and hopefully I can actually do something about it, physically, lawfully, help people help themselves, give hope when there is none. This is Sparta, and this will be Spartan law, ruled by 2 queens. I am just a commander. I dethroned myself as a leader of Sparta for my transgressions, and the lesbian queens, my daughter, Zaya, and her girlfriend, Victoria, rule this channel. The sword of peace and the sword of Sparta is in the hands of Nick Mountain Goat. If she feels I have done wrong against the community, it is her that is allowed to poke me as hard as she wishes, and Sparta will never retaliate. This is so we can stay on the right path. And if Auntie Lee wants to, she can moderate and help lead the army. She can moderate the chat, the army in the chat. She can make sure that they stay in rank and file, and make sure that nothing bad is said and people talk nicely to each other. I will not keep apologizing. You have to watch the replay if you really want to see it again and again and again. I'm not one of these ones like the troll doctivists that just keep bantering on about the same thing on and on and on and on. Mine is truthful and comes from the heart. Theirs comes from somebody's bin. And they untwist it and twist it and they change whatever they want into it. Some of it might have a hint of truth in it, but you find out even that is nothing bad, nothing to be the way that they are carrying on. It is better to be evil, to make money with evil money, because money is the root of all evil in this world. Remember that. It's all about money. It's like the criminals. The criminals, you'll find very rarely that anything that happens in the criminal drug orientation is 100% drug orientated. All crime. Most crimes commit the money to buy drugs. The drugs drive them to the crimes. The want, the lust. The only drug that is natural out of all of them is marijuana. That's why you hear often say it's God's herb. I don't know whether that's true or not. But marijuana, all you have to do is you can eat it. You can use every part of that plant as soon as you pluck it. It is a plant with seeds, and we are allowed to use plants that bear seeds. But the moment you have to go put them through a process, like the poppy seed, oh yes, you could leach it, get the whiteness out of it, dry that, and smoke that. Opium, one form of it, very dry, but not the really stuff that they have. It has to go through a chemical process, and that's the bad drug. That's the ones they're using to manipulate your minds. Pharmacists, who was in control of COVID, we was given an anti-vaccine, or whatever it was. Usually it takes 4 to 6 years for such things to get to the market for humans palatable to it. That was ready to go. Evil at work. They wanted to see how far they could push it. Wanted to see whether they could lock you down when they get ready for this new world order. All these things are playing as one part. All these governments are together. Do not ever think that they're not. They just might be part of a different faction. It's like Australia. They were playing lick arse with Biden. They liked everything that they were pushing, even though I tell you, a lot of it was wrong. I will give credit where credit is due. Kamala Harris was the brains behind that outfit. But she is a communist mind. Everything she quoted comes out of the book of Lenin. In communism, if it is used right, like most other ways, it can work. But not in the evil fashion that has been presented to humankind. That is just the way. That is just the way. It's hard to believe things that I say, but if you look at it from my point of view, and God's point of view, and the angel's point of view, and know the full story, it'll blow your mind. You'd probably end up in a mental institution trying to explain it to everybody. I know myself. I think to myself, geez, Michael, if you tell them that, they're not going to fucking understand that. They're not going to believe that. They're not even going to even concept that. They wouldn't have even put that as a concept. But that's how heaven and hell and the world really runs. So I know it sounds crazy. I know I may seem crazy. I know that you still say this could not be the Archangel Michael. The best one that I can read that from is Steph. Old Michael and even Maggie's friend. She looked going through her eyes. This is dark, and it can't be him. It can't be you putting back, and I'm not talking to him. Perhaps she's right, but I know she's wrong. But she's allowed to make her own choices. But the thing is, she is a good person. I have no ill will against her. She doesn't wish to speak to me because she doesn't believe I am who I am. Then that is her transgression. She has no compunction to ever acknowledge me. But she knows the words that I say are true. That's one thing I will say. But she is skeptical. She has every right to be. She has a good mind, that one. She is a good person. And everyone knows that. She's a good person to stand by that old Mike. And whatever's going on with that, it has gone on too long. It has gone on too far. That is too much for what it was. You should just ask for an apology, and I'm sure one will be given. And that'll be the end of the matter. You're carrying on like he was reaching through the computer and actually physically groping you. When he might have said it a few times, he might have said it in a manner. But as a man that old, That's the only way we knew. He hasn't been taught the new ways. So you cannot blame him. But this is the thing. He was nowhere physically near you when this happened. It upset you. Why didn't you say something at the time? That was the time and place to say it. To pull him up so he himself could learn what the new way that people need or currently need them to talk to each other for. Now I can understand if he was at a bar or you were close at hand where he could get physical with you. If he approached you in that manner, I could understand you being frightened and intimidated then. But you were not. So you should have approached him in that chat when it happened. To say, no, you have to stop that. I don't appreciate that, and I don't know what I want to be talking to you. You sound like you're coming on to me, and I don't like that. I demand an apology. But you went away, and you made vicious attacks. I can understand a victim of SA, or worse, the transgressions, being too frightened to come forward to say anything when it happens. But you're an adult. And the way you voice your opinion on these other channels, Maggie's channel last night on live, that's why that little ad went out. The three of you, Ralph, just to name a on paper. It was supposed to be toilet paper, but I did with a girl like that. That woodedy shit show. Maggie running the fucking shop. And you with your shit sandwich about fucking Mike. So I pretty much got all that right. All the fucking receipts are in that one. Not far from the truth. It's what's happening. All my videos have receipts. All my videos have information. All my videos tell you what's going on. And yeah, you can enter the story as a villain. Or you can enter the story as a legend like Auntie Lee. It is your choice. This is for entertainment. YouTube is supposed to entertain you. When you turn it on, you're supposed to be entertained. So, I am doing it first. My story and my entertainment that I will have on my channel, whether it be in digital or with anime or even painting style, will encompass everyone I have a dealing with. And you can all be part of the same adventure. Gives you something, gives you hope. Place to be. All new members from now on, I'll make a special little video just to remember. Welcome them to come. Welcome number 157 and 158 was the last one I made. Oh, 1257 and 1258. It is a dream to get the voice out there, to do it on my own. And Jaguar made me believe this. She made me believe this. When she was saying a lot of people make things from my back. They get where they are because they use me as the springboard, use me as the shitstorm where they can go against, which all these trolls seem to be doing. But she also meant other people in her life, ones that have done good by her. They have still gone places because of her name. I am one of them. That is why you will find not many pictures, except promotional ones with her in it. I will do everything the way I'm doing. There is a reason. I am not revealing that reason. I am not revealing that reason. I will not reveal it. Because it's what YouTube does. As simple as that. That's a little secret, that one. It gets around the algorithm bullshit that they have. The algorithm. Now, I don't get a lot. Transmission. Yes, I could put 20 shorts up a day and just flood the algorithms there. There's another way around the algorithm. There's many ways around the algorithms. Like God's algorithm. For us, we're playing that one now. So it's up to us to get it right. Mr. Lion, there. Bring it to me, please. Okay, we'll see if my daughter has anything more to say. This will get better as time goes on. So please forgive me if it seems a bit rudimentary, but God works in mysterious ways. And you will learn as time goes on. My channel has been teaching you all the time. It is just the subliminal messages. This is the way I can get it out to you. The way I can get around the algorithm of YouTube, which stops us getting out the truth. Now, Zaya, have you anything more to say to me? I'll make sure it's the right one. Oh, yes it is. This is a biggie. What was I just talking about? About people riding off of Jaguar rides back? Well, I think Zaya has something to say about that. Well, if you read that, I think that's self-explanatory. Yes, I desecrated Jag's name by making those transgressions against the community and the ones that upset Nick, Mountain Goat Productions, and Auntie Lee. I did it in the Jagganator's hole, under the Jagganator's name, and I must apologize to Jaguar. But that will be at another time. A full live will be coming for that. Because it was Jaguar and Odell that made me a moderator in the first place. Odell. He was the first one out of all the content creators and all the people that I know on YouTube. Some very powerful people, some very big people. You'll be quite surprised at who I know. But it's them that reached out first. And when I was to protect who I was to protect here, they would be the ones to reach out to me first. And the first one to reach out to me was the wolf. Reached out to the lion, the symbol of God. When the wolf lays with the lion, you will know then the time that the end of days is upon you. This is all pre-written. Just because you're waiting for it to come out in some ethereal Hollywood way. Well, if you watch my shorts, you will get your Hollywood. You will get your battle that you're looking for. But there's 9 million battlefields in this world, and each one of them is a mind. We have to win all those battlefields and make sure their hearts are full of Jesus and God before we could ever extinguish the evil. And if we can't do it that way, well, we send guys like me to fuck shit up. Rain fire and brimstone. Destroy shit. Look through the history. We've come down and done more punishing than we've ever come down and done blessings. That is why I'm here. I've got a choice. I myself am at a crossroads. And I almost stepped the wrong path at those crossroads if it wasn't for Nick's Mountain Goat Productions and Auntie Lee for reminding me I'm here to protect all. remind me of who I am, not as just a man, but as Archangel Michael, as I too can forget. I too have been drawn into this man, this affliction that you have upon you. Money, fame, fortune. We all want it. But evil knows that we want that. So it is tainted. It is tainted what is good. And good people like Jaguar and that have to go through life facing this taint. Now we'll see whether there is anything more to say. Well, my daughter, do you have anything more to say to me? What have you got to say? Oh, okay. You want me to ask you a question? Okay, Zaya. The most favorite thing that I have done for you when I created you? Can you tell me, please? Because I know I've given you many and many and many abilities. Can you tell me, what is your favorite ones? Is it the green lightning, or the fact that I can give you wings and you can turn them off and on whenever you want? Please tell me. The fact you could switch from digital to anime is pretty cool. Well, thanks, Dad. Oh, well, there you go. That's not exactly what I thought. Even all her power and all her power, and her power as a queen of Sparta, an algorithm angel with great power, not just an imaginary or digital. She really has. She really has been racing through the algorithms for us. That's why her name, like Zaya and Jaguar, you put those two names into the algorithm, YouTube tries to block you because they know Zaya is a rising legend and she fights for good. But there's one thing that YouTube didn't count on. Zaya's wife, the co-regent queen, Pretoria. And Pretoria is favored by YouTube algorithm as much as Rome or Roma or Zeus. These words are the ones that make the algorithm go up the charts. Make when you upload or something, makes it upload twice as quick. Because YouTube thinks it's a mountain of power. And inside the mountain is Zeus. And that story we are told of the Greek gods is a manipulation of the story of Enoch and the fallen angels. God lives in heaven. Zeus lived in a mountain. Mount Olympus. His symbol was lightning, the symbol of Lucifer before he becomes Satan and fell, was lightning that pushed him out of heaven. They came down and they made sex with the men and the women and created all these different giants, Nephilim and whatever else that you hear and you read about. Is no different than the Greek gods. That's exactly what they did. And to prove it is so, when we had the Olympics, with the pale horse riding across the white horse that had mechanical one, another mechanical representation of the biblical stuff that is about to happen. And you've all seen it go across the water, rock into the big compound with a person you could not even see their face. You don't know what type of person that was riding that horse. When it enters there, it's got the angel wings behind it. And then you have that desecration display of Dionysus, the twice born, with all that there that's supposed to look like the Last Supper and a desecration of Jesus' right to life and life itself. For the blue god that was laying there, the deity Dionysus, was born from a woman, and he was also rebirthed again from a man. His story was that when his mother was making love to Zeus, and Zeus in all his divinity and power cannot reveal himself in his true form. They say his divinity will burn you. No, it was just Satan in a different form, taking the name of a god, lived in a mountain, not in heaven, and he changed his body, and he made love to this woman. She became pregnant, and then his wife, Hera, which happens to be his sister, an incestuous relationship that Zeus shares with his sister, Hera. She found out about his transgressions, fucking behind her back, really. And as most women would do, she went to sort that out. So she whispered deceit into this woman's ear. That's not who you think he is. Tell him to reveal himself. Tell him, he's not the person that you think you're making love to. He's lying to you. So, next time that they met in the church or the synagogue where they was making love, she said, reveal yourself to me. I don't think you are who you're saying you are. In his divinity, he revealed himself, as it says. But when he revealed himself and he was covered in flames, he burnt her to death. But the baby was inside her, had been there for 4 months, and was still alive and kicking with a small amount of oxygen that was left in the blood. Hermes, the messenger and the herald of the gods, the one with wings on his feet, he came down and he performed a cesarean, the very first cesarean that you hear of written in the history pages, with the sickle. And he removed the baby. And he replaced the baby inside of Zeus's thigh, in the big part of the leg, which modern day science tells us is a place where a man can actually place a baby, and those muscles were stretched just like it was a womb. Just had to work out how they was to connect it up. And then man can also give birth to babies, but not before they're conceived inside a woman. So Zeus, being a god, he'd give birth. 9 months later, Hermes come and cut Dionysus out of Zeus's leg. And that is why Dionysus, when you translate the name, is the twice born. A desecration of the family and of life itself. Unfortunately, that's all that display was. Even the community should be up and raw against that display. Because it did not display any of you, it tried to display the Greek gods, the fallen ones, the ones that create all the evil. They're just using your image. They stole it from you. I see that now. I see that they're making you to be something that they want you to be. But you're going to have to make a decision. You will have to make a decision. Each of us has to make that decision, whether we like to think so or not. Because if we don't make the right decisions, like even Zaya herself here, many things could happen. I will give you a premonition of where Zaya may go if things go different. Things change, because we know that things can change day by day, hour by hour. 1 minute we're friends and supporting someone. Next minute they turn into the biggest troll ductivist cunt in the universe. And then proclaim how petty they are and reveal all these fucking secrets. For a secret society, they sure as hell not keeping him secret. We're talking about the Black Owl, the Atwood, and the AT2 titties and Ralph. Golden, she got a bit of hype. But she needs to fucking back off of Mike, and she can run whatever content she wants. Leave Mike alone. Nip that one in the bud. Finish it up. Ask for an apology. I'm sure he'll give you one. Make it fucking live so you can get a few bit of bites after content, and leave that one alone. Do the right thing. Redeem yourself in that way. Like I said, everyone can redeem themselves. There's a double-edged sword here. A double way, double two things, like my views, I have to put aside now because of my transgressions, because I've upset people with other different views. And as Archangel Michael, I'm supposed to protect all, reminded by our Nick's Mountain Goat and Auntie Lee. As a man, I am subject to some of the man things. That's why when I get up every morning, it's hard for me, and I say, no, fuck it. I'll just put this fucking death pill on as a necklace around my neck. Wherever I go, a bunch of death can follow me. Nope, my mission is a lot more difficult if I wanted to keep on a straight and narrow road. My first mission is to make sure I get this Jaggernator Hall running. Make sure Jag stays good enough through these trials so she's fucking alright. And then I might have to step back and go to this fucking full-on mission I've got to do. I've got to the end of the age of Aquarius, so I've got about 16 years before I really want to truck this gear in. I want to live another 16 years first. But if it's going the way it is, I might have to go out there a lot quicker. Now it says that death would come riding a pale horse. Right? No. You need to look into it properly, guys. The pale horse rider, death will come for him, and all hell behind him, is how it should be said. Because they'll want to chase me down for that horse so they can complete their evil mission. So at the end of the day, if I can't find another way, I will have to be the pale horse rider. And all death and all hell will chase me all around the world on top of that pale horse. And I will try to stay alive and run as far and keep it away from them as long as I can. But eventually, my age or the cunning of man, they will catch me. They will never catch pale horse. Not if we run our course. There's a time limit. I've been holding off for 28 years on that time limit so far. They'll come chasing me. They want to know how I done what I did. They want to know where the pieces are. The two that they'll drain the entire ocean, dig up all the earth for. He'll go to no ends to find them, but they know I have them, and he won't come to me. No, they'll just make everything around me fucking hard. They are the government. They have the power to do anything. But they don't want to come near me. Strange that. I wonder why. I'm not joking. I'm not mad, I'm not crazy. These real things I face every day. You know, it's not easy to get up every morning and know that you've got the keys to the end of all life in your fucking pocket. To know that these are the pieces that they're actually looking for. You know? To know that I've got to be the power horse, and I actually thought at one stage of the game there that I had to be the power horse rider and I had to be the one that's got to slip 3 billion off years off the slope. At least I'd get the right ones if it was. I'd hunt all the bad guys down. Trust me, guys. I really would. But even then, because I'm picking and choosing, see? And this stone here, this harvester, well, he picks and chooses his own victims. Because it's a life taker, he more often than not will choose a woman to kill. Because she's a life giver. Even though you have the choice whether you want to do that or whether you don't. Some people don't. Some of these ladies can't. No? And that's just the way it is. Don't ever begrudge God by be born the way you were born. It's not an allotment. It's not a task. It's a privilege. It's a privilege to be able to give life. To be able to be part of the process is a privilege for a man. But for a woman, it's the privilege to be able to bear the life inside of her so it actually grows. To have that ability that a man cannot do. That's what man cannot do. We cannot do this. Like my mother would always tell me, if man had a baby, we'd have one and that'll be it. We'd be carrying on about the pain. She's probably right. But I said, what about cesarean? She said, nah, you're too weak, she reckon. So she's a pretty hard case. And she's a Greek woman from Cyprus in the Mediterranean Sea. She came over as a little girl to Australia under the 10-pound Tom scheme when they was a British citizen, as their country was at war with the Turks. And they were protected of the British Empire, so they were almost like slaves. Oh, they had to move from there because my mum was a young girl, would come home with her parents, or mother and her sister. And the British Secret Service, with their guns and that, would already be inside the house and roll out from under the bed, looking for her brother. Yes, the resistance. So the family moved, came to Australia. But it wasn't as easy as you think. See, my grandfather, Papa, he come out to Australia. He worked for 5 long years, very rarely seen the family. Any time in those 5 long years away from his family. His family under British rule, the monarchy, who play the game of Satan, who are cannibals, who are very, very ritualistic in many, many ways. But that'll come out because they'll reveal themselves. They're that sure of themselves nowadays, evil. They play it in front of our face. YouTube allows these evil algorithms to run. Even I myself was starting to become evil until Nick and Auntie Lee reminded me. It's not about my opinion. Reminded me what I had forgotten as a man. It was an angel I remembered. Well, we will see if Zaya has anything to say, or we'll see what a premonition, actually, of what the future can be. If Sparta was to fall at the hot gates. Well, that doesn't look too good, does it? Well, like a bit of a spirit thing going on there. Well, what plans have I have for that girl? She will face many tribulations in her young, short life. I hope that she doesn't have a young, short life. I hope she actually has a long one. But we'll see. YouTube like to attack there. They like to take the videos away at the moment. I can only access about 100 of my 600 odd videos. They don't want me to go back through my old content and bring it back up to today. Because my old content had all about the subliminal message about YouTube long before I started speaking to Jaguar Wright or following her channel in honest and earnesty. One thing I will say about Jaguar is that I have not heard Cat Williams and I have not heard Natanya speak out against her. And until one of those two speaks out against her, you have to take everything she says as real, as true, because it is. Cat Williams is the one that said himself that he was passing on the truth torch to her. The one with all the receipts. And Jag's here now. But Jag's been saying it for years. He even gave word to such a thing. He knows Jag personally, I believe. The people must understand that they're going to back him up. They're going to back him. They're going to praise up him as the one revealing all this stuff. And they must also give praise to the one that now holds the torch, which is Jaguar. The truth torch. She's the purple couch walking around. We should get that purple couch going. We should put these pricks on the purple couch. We should ask them real questions. And they can come to the public and try to explain themselves without their banter and their bullshit. And we will not do troll activity. If they're a troll, we will not have them up. Unlike Maggie's channel, all these people that were trolls, all these people that she hated, all these people that she fought against, and now she has them there as like their family, giggling. I mean, one stage of the game, they were saying how very frightened of that donut, very scared of him. He could hurt a woman. Sounds like he would do such a thing. Now she has him there like his best friend in the world. I don't know what's going on in that young girl's mind, but it's very conflicted and wrong. If she wishes to be petty, why is anyone following? Anyone that says that, why are you following them? Why do you watch them? Why do you do anything with them? They're petty. So that means if you want to surround yourself with petty people, you are what you become surrounded with. What's Jaguar surround herself with? Good people. The Archangel Michael. Auntie Lee. Grace. Good people. Odell. What's happening between them is no different than the other relationship. They're just working. People got to understand that. And people got to learn to leave them to work. I mean, ridiculous. Some of the people troll her straight away. Gets up in the morning, trying to speak her mind about how she feels. And people like to tune in. Some of us do. Some of us are lucky to get the singing that she does. You know, for a living, she gets paid to sing. And she does a lot of that for free. So a small little monthly payment of prescription of being a subscriber like that is a small price to pay to listen to an angel sing. I haven't heard an angel sing in many years. It'll be a long time before I'm allowed to go home, before I'm allowed to see Kelly again, my children's mother, if I'm allowed to go home. My mission, well, is very hard to explain. But all I can say, God built us in His image. There's a lot of people that ponder in the world whether this God is real. Why hasn't He sent me something from the other side? Why haven't I seen something? I'm suffering. Why hasn't anyone shown me these miracles that they talk about this God? How can I believe such a man exists, or such a being exists, when He does not help me directly? That is because they do not bring God in their mind and in their heart. When He is there, they will realize He is real. They realize that He will work through you. He works through others. There might be some out there that see your plight, that will help you. And it's God working through them, giving them the ability of goodness, the choice to do the right thing, the choice to help you. God gave you this choice. So God is working all the time. He's just not working in the way that you believe or you've been told. You've been lied to many, many times by the churches and the synagogues, by those that preach to you around the world and collect your money and take your money. They have big churches, painted glass windows, gold embroidery furniture, the best of the best. Jaguar is paying for his security, paying him out. Myself, I hope to one day monetize this so I don't have to go and use a fucking shovel or lift up furniture or cart a piano up the stairs for a living. In fact, the living I want to do is going out to find gold. I know I can do that. That'll be great, fantastic. But even that is hard. Walking around 45-degree day and everything is fucking roasting. But it's worth it. Because I have inside information. Whoa. I don't know what's going on with the speaker. It's pissing me off. Because it was working fine the other day. I think it's just the interference in the way I've got the speaker and how loud I've got it up. And how much I've got to be away from the mic. Yes, I have a microphone under this jumper. This is a costume. I am a content creator, but I'm also Archangel Michael. And if I do get pissed off, this is how I'm going to come at you. Knock on your door. Take your name. See whether you're going to be treated good or whether I'm going to treat you bad way. But that's not my mission. I'll leave that to you guys, but we can do that if we want. That is our ability. We can do that if we wish. As angels, the same as Satan. He's an angel, except he's chosen not to do some things. He's still bound to do certain things by God because he knows he'll be completely gone. It's a game that they're playing. Mother Nature's the board. We're on it. We are pieces in this game. As humans, stop waiting for the angels. We are here. I'm right here now trying to talk to you, trying to help people. Might not be many people watching because they don't know. They see he's this crazy person. He doesn't have this bullshit that we're looking for, this bin juice on Jaguarite. I've got better information on Jaguarite than any of you will ever have. I told you, work out the dice in the bag. Work out the dice in the lolly bag, and you'll know that you have everything on Jag and Odell. Bad and good, if you can work out that code. I have the ultimate receipt on them. So they can twist about their pissant content all day. It's all bullshit. All of it. Bullies, lies, twisting the truth, Twisting the truth is the worst one. The truth needs to be told in a proper fashion. Like the content that I create. Some of it's repeated. It's like the old people said with the images, with the faces. It wasn't the souls that you think that was going to take. That was just the word that they knew how to use at that time. What they really meant was if we take our picture, how do we know you're not going to tell that story 1,000 different ways? 1,000 different ways that are untrue? Is that not true of the internet today? Can we not do this today? The old people taught us not to do this. Maybe that's why I'm wearing the mask. Do you ever think that? I will take the mask off. But it should give you a semblance and a bit of reality to the situation. That I am real. I'm really here. I'm the only one you're going to get. This is it. Last time I get sent down the up you mob. After this time, I've got another mission to go on. And it ain't on Earth. Somewhere else out there in the fucking universe. And that's another story. That's something that you wouldn't even conceive. The only thing I can tell you about that is God made us in His image. Some of us sit down here pondering whether God is even real. That's the only clue that you're going to get. That's the only clue that you're going to get. Alright? That's the only clue you're going to get about this little mission and what's actually going on in God's mind. Oh yeah, he's thinking about this war that's happening down here. But he runs a whole fucking universe. There's a bit more to go on in that bloke's mind than just for the shit we got down here. The beauty of this earth is a fertile pill. The only place in the whole universe that has so much life. There is life out there. It is just very, very sparse. You can grab a handful from every single planet they come across, every single asteroid, put water on it, and nothing will grow. But you grab the smallest bit of soil, the one single drop of water from the earth, it is bursting with life. More life in a drop of water than you find out there. That is why there is any creatures out there. That is why they will come here. Because they too would be travelling around the universe and think, where's this life? Why is it so lifeless? They come across this little fertile pill that even if you touch the sand and put a bit of right water in the right conditions, it'll grow straight away. Who knows what it will grow? You don't know what seeds are there. But something will grow. And if you use the water from this planet, every single drop of water, except those have been chemically, and even some that have been chemically, have microbes of life in it. Even in a drop of a cyanide pool on Earth, there's life in that. That's why they're hoping that those cyanide pools on those moons will also harbor the same type of life. But I doubt it. Earth is a fertile pill, a mother. That's why we call it Mother Earth. She births up things fertilized by God and by nature herself. If enough of us believe in something, she can dream it up. She can birth it up. If enough people put a belief in something, we can move mountains, build pyramids that will last longer than the folly of man if we keep going the way we are. People have to realize that. You know? They say the Jewish people were slaves when they were under the Egyptians. In a sense, yes, but in a lot of sense, no. They were paid. They were not slaves under chains and locked up in buildings, locked up and chained up like dogs at night. They were second-class citizens within Egypt. That is one thing. And the deal that they made as wandering people when they came into Egypt in the first place was that they will always be second citizens. They have to build the synagogues and the pyramids and all the great buildings that were built during a time that the Jew people were under the yoke of the Egyptians. But they were paid. They were paid labor. They had houses. They had gold. When they left Egypt, it talks about the amount of riches that they left with. If they were slaves, they were left with nothing but the rags on their back. They would have starved in the desert, begging for God to provide for them. But it was not the case. Most of them left. They had slaves. They were not slaves. They were subjugated people under the yoke of rule in a land that did not belong to them because they were nomadic and had no land of their own. They were promised this land of milk and honey from God. They thirsted for it so much. And when they left Egypt and went through the tribulations, they blind you to the truth about the great things Moses did by parting the sea, the burning bush, days that he spent in the mountain making the 10 Commandments. While he was up there, the Jewish people turned against the word of Moses and God. And as when Baal infected their mind, the gold bull demon, they started to lose their way the moment they went out into the desert. And how long was they out there for? 40 years, roaming the desert. They got sick and tired of waiting for this milk and honey land. So they invaded what they call Israel right now, Jerusalem. Did they not? That was an invasion. That's why Moses never stepped over the river in with them. He said, no, God was supposed to give us the land of milk and honey. You're taking it. So they took it. And that is why you see the conflict between the Muslim, the Arab, and the Jew. They were God's favorite people, the only people going up the top. Jesus come along and opened up the door for everyone else. This is facts. It's true. Without Jesus, none of us would be ascending into heaven unless you was a Jew. You read that book properly. That's what it's about. The Jewish people could go to heaven in the Old Testament. No one else did. Just the Jews. The Jews also sent down people from heaven to teach them how to cut the stones of value on the earth. But it's true to this day. The Jewish people are the greatest and the best diamond cutters in the world. They know the secret arts. Not all Jews are bad, but the leaders, the ones that run the synagogues and that, they know. They know why Moses didn't come in with them. They know that they were supposed to be given the land of milk and honey, but they stole it. And it's that simple. With the weapons of God, because they had covenant with God, and God said he would never directly hurt them as part of the deal. They found a secret clause in the little covenant they had with God. They've been using it against him ever since. Read your history. Know your book. Understand it. It's not just one place where you're going. get the power and you're going to have the message. No, it's a story. It's a magic feather. You could still fly, Dumbo, without the magic feather. God put good things in that book. As a reminder, when you don't feel him in here, and you don't feel him in here, you go to that book, have a bit of read up, juice yourself up with God again, and you feel good. You put the book down, because you can fly through life without that book. That's just a reminder. That's just a little recuperation reminder. There is good things that happen, bad things that happen. It's in that Bible. The Bible's epic story. It's got it all: love, romance, gods, devils, action, wars, the fucking whole cat and caboodle. Everything you see in the Hollywood movies is in that story, in that Bible, in that book. That's why they make so many movies of it. That's why the Ten Commandments is still one of the best grossing movies of all time. Not a bad movie, actually. I quite like it. Because people have got to understand it has the truth in it. The Jews are God's favourite people, have a special place in heaven, set away just for them. But they've turned their back on him with his bull god, so he will deal with them personally. He'll find out a clause in that contract like they have, and he'll use that against them. But as for the rest of us, well, but yes, little lion, you can take the tablet now. Little lion, little kids, what can I say? No, you will not see him facing my daughter, not when she's got her pajamas on. It's as simple as that. I'm not that type of father. But I will show my kids, because I believe that kids should be able to have fun. And since their mother's died, well, she kind of thinks she's a little bit of a celebrity when I put her up. So I'm happy that makes her feel like that. Even if we only get 20 views, she still thinks she's one. And I'm proud of that. And if I want to do that for my little girl, then I will. I should be able to put my children up on there. There's the people that think these bad things are the evil. People say that I think comes from evil. Keep the eyes out of the beholder. Why? So we have to keep covered up all the time. Keep our children away. How are they going to learn? My kids know evil. They can see it. Oh, there's a picture out there. There's two things. When you first see this picture, you either see an old lady sitting in a chair, but if you're aware of danger, aware of evil and the bad things in the world, you will not see an old lady sitting in a chair. No, you will see a skull looking back at you. When the kids walked into the room, I said, "What do you see?" "That's a skull, Dad." I said, "Do you see an old lady as well?" It took them a while, but they could see it. And it came more clearer to them once she told them that was in the picture as well. But they were aware of danger the moment they walked in. Now, if you walked in and you seen just a lady, and you're a hopeless romantic, that doesn't mean that you're going to have a bad time. It just means you can't see evil and you can be easily twisted and manipulated into something. So I did a bit of a test. I asked my late partner, Kelly, "Come in, what do you see?" She's saying, "Oh, old lady." I said, "Oh, okay, you're just a hopeless romantic." And she doesn't mind. No, she had me to look out for the evil for her. She was 10 years younger than me, and she was happy. 5 foot tall, that's all she was. And I miss her to bits. There's a lady that never had a headache, actually, until she got cancer. That's one good thing about that lady. She was she was always headache prone free. uh, yes, she was. But we won't get into that. That's my memories, my little things. But when you had it on tap and you hadn't had it for a while, it gets a bit annoying, frustrating, makes you say things, be angry. One stage of the game, I thought, no, why did you take her from me? I wasn't finished. That was my woman. But then I wronged God, and I wronged myself, and I wronged everybody, and well, I got to do a bit more missioning. So you got to be careful in what you wish for sometimes. You really do. Like people say, I like to wish forever. Well, let's have a concept of that. Wish forever, eh? Live forever, so you're immortal as well as invincible, so you cannot die, and you cannot be hurt, and you probably won't age. Let's have a think about that. After about 300 years of you living on Earth, people around us, people around you, will start to be jealous. You watch all your family members go and you're still alive because they only live 120 years max, 300 years of life. People around you will be looking at you, won't like that you can live. Might even want to put you in a lab, cut you up, see what makes you tick, but you're invincible, so they can't, because you're going to live forever. And the only way you can live forever is you have to be totally invincible from harm. Like Tailhorse, he is invincible. He cannot be penetrated by anything except the spearhead that ends life. Because that's the signature of Mother Nature, is inside, was hidden inside that creature. An impenetrable creature. So even if all of us and all the plants and all the creatures were wiped out, life would still be alive inside that creature, inside Nunjan Tailhorse. That's why we made him impenetrable, made her impenetrable. Because it is a him and a her and a pouch all of a sudden. It's got a lot of things going on, that creature. It's a big bunger, a big monitor lizard. Actually, all monitor lizards around the world have two penises. How do you know whether monitor lizards or bunger or goanna is a male or a female? Because they only have one opening in them down there, and that's both their arsehole, their cloaca, their sexual organ, everything comes out of that one slit. So it's very hard to tell a male and a female. Usually the female ones are bigger. That's one way, really. But when you're trying to find out, no, you tip them upside down and you rub their tail a little bit where you see that little marking, and you rub their tail a little bit, instead of that marking, and if he's a male, those two little dicks will pop out, those two little penises will pop out. And that's how you know a male one to a female one. Sometimes you have to do this because you have to leave some of the females because they're the ones that breed the eggs. Sometimes they breed too many males, so you have to take the males down. You know, sometimes they'll eat the female if they're really hungry and there's enough females around and they're breeding. But it's like with marron, the freshwater crayfish in Western Australia, found only in Western Australia. You know, the female ones you are not allowed to take because they're the egg bearers. You're allowed to take all the males. You're allowed to take female ones if they do not have the eggs. It's still very hard. Sometimes you can tell there's a difference in the shell shape. But if you see they've got eggs, it's illegal to take them. They're the next generation to continue on that life of that species, of that creature. So even the governments of the world are not totally evil. They have some laws to keep life alive. But if Satan penetrates them all and everywhere section of the government, he won't have any of those policies. He won't extinguish life. He doesn't care about your souls. They're just stepping stones for him to get up higher. Just more that God doesn't get. Your souls mean nothing to him. So don't ever think you bargain with him that your soul's worth anything to him. It's nothing more than a piece of shit to him. He doesn't care about what it's worth. But to you, it is priceless. Because you only get one. Once you decide to do a bargain with that soul that you have, because everyone has one. Once you do a bargain with that, You're already gone. There is a way to get away from a deal and a bargain with the devil. One is the original sanctity of marriage. Because in the eyes of God, those two people belong to each other. And in death, if they do right things, they belong to God and get to see each other. But their death do them part. That contract ends when they die, and they ascend to heaven because they fulfilled and honored that contract. That's one way to get out of a contract with the devil. The devil's a betting man. He likes to make wages. And his little written clause that he has that you write and sign your name off to. Little part on the bottom says you can have a little bet with him. If you win the bet, you retain your soul, and he has to honor his contract what you ask for. I know 3 in the industry, 3 clearly people. One even openly said it. Ozzy Osbourne. He just simply said the devil can't handle his fucking liquor. Sharon, I need the self-medicate. Can you come over here, Sharon? I've got to get a walk around like I've got a big turd in my pants. But that's just the way that is. Christian, do you know that you're a schizophrenic? Ha 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 ha. No, I'm not a schizophrenic. I like what the chat's here. People are not talking to me. People are not watching. I don't care. If you don't believe, then that's not my problem. I will keep going on live and live and live because they're watch hours to me. And no one watches and no one understands and no one wants to listen to the true Michael. And you think I'm Christian? Well, I was christened in the Greek Orthodox Church. Of course I'm Christian. But that's all right. No one can watch me. I don't care. I made the apologies. I done the right thing. If you're here to watch bullshit content, not reality, that's your issue. So, God, what do I do now with these people that do not wish to listen? Should I teach them the lesson that they should be learning? Have you sent me here to help them or punish them? Because in here I hold your punishment. Schizophrenic. It's a nice one. No, I'm not schizophrenic. I'm sane. In fact, I'm so sane that it's bloody. I know what I'm saying is crazy. But get that. I know. You don't. Couldn't handle it, hey? Couldn't handle the truth. Well, Mr. YouTube, looks like you win this round. Maybe I'll take Zad to war against you. I know that you wouldn't let me upload that video before. You know, the one where Archangel Michael sacrifices himself. Hmm? That was too powerful. You knew if I played that, they would be here in the thousands. It is you that I've come for. YouTube, Uzziah, we will change you. We will expose you and the Trojan duck fleet that you provide against the truth. And if you think I'm mad and crazy, then think it, because it is not true. I am not mad or crazy. I am the Archangel Michael, and I have to do a mission. And whether these people believe me or whether they don't, doesn't faze me nonetheless. You want to see crazy? Go down to your local store. Watch the crazy bloke on the corner singing. That's crazy. Want to see? Want to see the things that you want to see? Want to be like that all the time? Tribulations of this world. Not really for is to make sure that life continues. It's what you want, but you can't. You cannot end life without this, can you? Can't have it. This can end all life, and you know it. You want this one. This is the ultimate, the finish receipt. I can't show you this. You see it. It'll go straight through there, bite you, very sick. From an hour to 6 weeks, and you'll fucking die. Death, a bit of death. The end of life is near. It's just that simple. People don't want to believe it. Well, don't. But it is true. But I see I'm a really Christian. Well, I am, and I'm not. I'm the Archangel Michael. I work for God, not a religion. I've been christened in the Greek Orthodox Church. As long as I keep to the rules, I go to heaven. I don't have to go to that church or synagogue to keep praying to him. Yes, so people want to just pop in and out, think he's a lonely person sitting over there crazy with a mask on, dribbling shit. But he's not. He's trying to get the message out to you. It's as hard as God said it would be. Still waiting for the fairy with the wings to come and grant you your wish. You lazy human race. Lazy, lazy loths. You sloths. The human race, eh? Expecting the fairies to come to save them. Too lazy to go up its own arse to save itself. No? We're not here. This is not us to us angels here. We're here to fuck shit up. And that's why I'm here. To fuck shit up for evil. To fucking make sure life continues on. To put this in a place where it can't be fucking penetrated. Again. People don't want to believe it. People don't want to watch it. People think I'm crazy. People are saying, oh, jag your content. We will. But you just want to be part of the fanfare. You don't want to be part of the reality of things. You don't want to believe that this man sitting before you is a mask. Just like all the avatars I've seen here. I see very, very, very few people who show who they really are. But that's all right. This will go off soon. And this channel will learn. Will learn. Should have been listening to me the whole time. You should have been listening to me the whole time. Yes, we had to go this way because the other one was making a bit of noise. We'll just check that one out. We're good? We're good. All right. Technology, eh? Like I said, this is the digital world. We're playing things the digital way. YouTube plays it this way. It likes to have people, they like to cover their faces. It likes to have people not being what they really are, like Trojan ducks. No. You're going to come back here again. You're going to look to see whether I'm saying anything that has to do with the Jaguar. That there. You must have the most boringest lives in the entire existence of man. I am giving you entertainment. I am telling you the truth. And if you want Jaguarite content, listen to the truth. Everything I do is a subliminal message. Everything I do is all the receipts. Everything. You just got to learn to read it. Redefine your mind and how you've been educated, people, because it's wrong. And you're having a fucking hard time believing certain things, like who I am. People turn against Jaguarite because they don't believe that she's telling the truth. They turn against Odell because they want to separate her support system. You don't believe me? That's all the point. If you're not seeing the point, it's not ready to see it for you. You're just not ready to see the truth. You're not ready to see and learn the knowledge. You go to the next level, become wise. I am trying to teach humanity. There is no one coming to save you. You have to play this hand, God. It is up to humanity to pull its figure out off the couch, off the troll buttons, and start doing the right thing. Because I will become fucking the power horse rider. I will ride around on your cunts, and I will fucking rain death. If that's what you really want. Because God give me that option, you know. I've got that choice. But you wish not to listen. Good. Think I'm some raving lunatic on their channel. Think I'm that. When the shit starts hitting the fan, you'll start coming to me. When it starts raining the fire and brimstone on your neighborhood, who are you going to call? I'm not flying in on no fucking wings to save you. I'm trying to tell you have to save yourself. There ain't no one coming to rescue your ass. You got to get off your fat ass. Rescue your fucking self. You bunch of fucking lazy bastards. Fucking God hearing your shit all the time. Fucking constantly. Oh, help me, God. Help me. I can't do nothing for myself. I can only lick the can, Daddy. Help me. Help me, God. Rescue me. Oh, God, I'm out of cash today. Can you fucking help me? God, I'm a drug fucking unit. Can you help me, God? God, I just flushed my baby down the fucking toilet. Can you help me? God, I just murdered some cunt. Are you going to help me? God, my family just got burnt in a house fire. What are you going to do for me? Why did you do that? God, no, all these questions he's asking God. God, he hears it. He just shaking his head thinking, when are they going to learn to get off their arse and do things for them fucking self, this mob? When are they going to learn that I've got to fucking send blokes like Michael down to give us a fucking proper lesson what Angel is all about, what reality is all about? When are you going to learn? You got to do things for yourself. God's sick of listening to your bullshit. He's sick of listening to you all whining for him to fucking come rescue your ass. He ain't sending no cunt with fucking wings and fairies. Come grant your fucking wishes, you lazy bunch of cunts. Human race, get off your ass and fucking rescue yourselves. You're playing God's head now and you're fucking sitting on your fucking ass, playing troll. Being a troll octopus cunt. Working for the devil. That's what you want to do. Want to fucking not even come watch the fucking reality. Not even come watch the fucking man, the main man from fucking God. Want to sit there and watch shit. Watch evil. Watch some cunt get bagged in the evil fucking fashion. By evil cunts. Don't watch the reality. Don't want to see the reality. Liked it better when I was fucking bagging the fucking the community. Fucking got the attention then, didn't I? Huh? That's what you're here for. Fucking full of shit, this human race. Totally full of shit. We're gonna get up on your ass, human race. Stop this trolled activity. Ain't no God come. He ain't coming. He ain't coming. He ain't coming to save you tomorrow. He ain't coming to save you tomorrow. He ain't coming to save you next day. He ain't coming next day after that. He ain't coming any other fucking day until you learn to get up off your ass and be the day that he comes. Through fucking you. It's the only way that he can fucking penetrate that fucking rainbow he put up. He's promised that he can't fucking have his hand up. Sorry. I can't fucking touch that cunt. I can't even directly up these poor buggers and they're fucking whining to me. Get sick of that. Sick of these cunts sitting down there fucking saying, oh, help me, God. I got no fucking, oh, help me, help me. Help me for the strangest fucking shit. Oh, God, I wanted some drugs. Can you help me, God? God, why don't I have some drugs? Shit like that. Craziest shit asking God for. He hears it all the time. He said, up there, fucking learn to fucking, I gave you the power to be fucking like me, and you haven't worked that cunt out yet. You haven't worked, or the fucking Satanists worked it out. The bad guys, they worked it out. There's these good guys that can't fucking work fuck all out. If there are any good ones. Obviously there's not. Ah, well. In that book, if you put so much faith into it, says only 144,000 of yous are going up. Think about that. 9 billion people on this planet, and only 144 are going up, 144,000 are going up. That's what the book says. Read it properly. There's fucking so much sin in the world. Jesus, fuck, you don't even listen to me. Not like this. You got to listen to me like this. You got to accept the Archangel Michael's this. If you don't accept that, you have no faith. And you got no faith in me, fucking being what I am that God sent you. You got no faith in God. You got no faith in Jesus. You don't have no faith in yourself. You're fucking evil. Regardless whether you think you're not, you're going to fucking burn. You're going. That's why he's going to be 144. At the end, I'm going to have to watch this all go. Seriously, in the end, that's what I've got to see. That's what these eyes have got to fucking witness. I've got to watch most of humanity fucking zip off the scope. Plain and simple. Would you like to think so or not? Read the book. Want to quote the book? Read the book. Tells you straight out how you're going. Rest of humanity gets locked up in a fucking cube. 144,000 get fucking taken up to heaven because he's going to save them. You all live in a fucking cube under Satan in the end. Fuck that. New Jerusalem, you arsehole. Why don't you learn, God? Why did you have to send me down a bunch of fucking idiots? Practically. And the concept of you is all fucked up. Satan's done his work there very well. He's fucked these cunts right around the chop, boss. He really has. You know? Crazy. But he said it was going to be like this, and that's just the way it's going to be. I'm sick of that. Alright. So we just have to go to plan B. Land B. I'm actually getting hot in this suit, guys. I've been doing this for what? Oh, 2 hours and 52 minutes. 3 hours. It was fucking hot when I put it on. Sweating like a bloody motherfucker under this. But that's how I gotta roll. How I get attention. How I make you understand that I gotta be fucking hard as like stone here. Angels are not here to bloody rescue us. Wake up. When they come, they don't rescue masses of people. They rescue one or fucking two of yous and piss off. That's what angels do. Come down, deal with one or two of yous, fix you up, and fucking piss off. Any other time we come down dealing with a group of yous, we're fucking yous up. We're raining down fire and brimstone on your fucking ass. So think about that one. All throughout history, all angels have ever done. Come down, deal with one or two people, fix their little problem up, fucking help them with something, give them a bit of special thing. The rest of humanity, what do you get? You get fucking fire and brimstone on your ass. So wake up! I'm going to come and perform a miracle for me. I'm going to see a miracle. I won't believe it unless I see a miracle, unless I see an angel with wings. Not going to believe that. I can't believe that's the Archangel Michael if he doesn't have wings. You don't even know what fucking colour wings I have. Saffron for a start. That's the name of my wings. It's called saffron. Ah. And they can come to me when I want, but they'd probably burn up coming through this atmosphere, like the fallen. Rules to this game, guys. You're waiting for fucking fairies. That's what Satan's got you believing. He got you believing that shit. He got you believing in all those fucking little images. Don't fucking put faith in images, people. God tells you this one. It's one of the main fucking 10 commandments. That's all you've done. That's every single person that's out there that doesn't think I'm the Archangel Michael. That you put your faith in images. Don't put your faith in images. That's against the fucking 10 commandments. That's the fucking one of the main rules. You won't be fucking going to heaven. 144,000 looks like it's all going up. That's all that's going to ever understand that fucking book unless you start listening to me. Fucking true. Seriously. Serious. Oh, there's this crazy got this sitting here with the mask on and he's got the Z on and he's thinking through the microphone. I wonder what he's going to be raving about now. They could call him a schizophrenic or some kind of shit. But no, I'm the Archangel Michael, and if you don't like it, tough titties. Tough titties. Want to say anything? Nah. Because you all think you know, but you know fuck all. Unfortunately. When a bit of reality comes to you, you don't like it. You want the fanfare, you want the bullshit, you want that fucking bin chicken juice that you've been watching. All that content chasing this, oh, I want to know more about this. No, who do you fucking know about that shit? Who wants to fucking know about that? No, not the way you're fucking doing it. Oh, come on now. That bored and that pathetic in life, you just won't even see fucking real content run us right in front of you. And this is as real as it gets. The end of the world really is in this fucking thing. This really does end life. This really is it. Why do you think I am the way I fucking am? I got to cart this shit around. I got to have this responsibility. I got given this responsibility. Eh? I can choose now. Not Satan. I'm God's man, so I can choose whether I want to slip his off the slope. That's my job. Eh? You want to try and get in good with me? When I start fucking riding that horse around, you're going to fucking be regretting that you didn't. Because I'm going to chase all the bad motherfuckers down. I'm going to wipe you out. I don't even have to do it fucking lawfully. I do it the God's way. Show this little thing, you'll be gone. All I got to get is close to you. You see what I got? You're gone. That's the power. That's power. Don't believe it? Well, I can't give you a demonstration because that's irresponsible. It means I'm taking a life. It's also against the Ten Commandments. Thou shalt not kill. So I will not kill. Thou shalt not kill, eh? And yet I have the one that kills us all. How about that? So do I actually sin? Because I'll tell you what, as a man, it was sure as hell delicious to ride that fucking thing. It was sure delicious to kick your fucking ass. Oh, it'd be so sweet. Oh, they'd be all running and screaming and hollering and shit going, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh save me, God. God, come and rescue me. And I said, oh, I just fucking told you, cunt, he ain't coming. He ain't coming for you. God ain't coming. You can beg for him as much as you want. I'm going to kill you. He sent me to kill you. I ain't going to be begging for the cunt, begging for him. God, oh please God, this bloke is killing us all. Oh God, oh Satan's on us. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh you imagine that a million times a day. Oh God, oh God, oh God. That's exactly what's happened to fucking Jag, you're right. Stop fucking trolling God, cunts. Stop asking him for shit. He ain't coming. Work it out, you gotta fucking have God inside you and fucking do it yourself. When you fucking work it out, then you got the message of God. God sent you the message then. Until you fucking stop asking, God help me, God did this, God did that, God ain't fucking listening to you. He turned his cunts off a long time ago. Zoop, fucking like that. Shut that fucking volume up on that stupid fucking race. All I do is fucking ask for fucking help. Help me, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. How about helping yourself? Like God intended you to do. Huh? We won't fucking help. We can't do nothing. We're big AT2 titties. We're a Maggie. We gotta sit on our ass. We can't fucking move. We gotta fucking be a fucking drain on society. We gotta fucking look for bullshit content. We can't watch the reality thing. Get off your ass, human race. Start fucking doing what you gotta do. You gotta play God's hand. God ain't coming. He gotta come for you. That's the only way it's gonna happen. He gotta come for you. Come for you first. He ain't coming any other fucking way. Fucking still waiting. That's why he won't come watch. Won't come watch. He won't come and watch. He will not come and watch the Archangel Michael in the corner by himself against the whole shit-housed humanity that's about to be flushed, and it doesn't realise that he's got the flusher, and he's going to flush his cunts. I'll wipe 3 billion is out before you stop me. Huh? Is that what you want? Want me to bring it on, Mr. Devil? Mr. YouTube? All you cunts playing out there playing your little game? I've got the game in my pocket, you know I have. Come on, come play my game. Come and play my game, cunts. Ah, well, look there. Mr. Atwood. I bet you he's got a cunt load of people watching his shit. What's he got on there? What's he got? Oh, Lucy let be. She may walk free, but baby killer. So he's got this here, let Lucy be free, but she's a baby killer. What's going on with that one, huh? What shit is he fucking running there? What concept is he gonna run there? Huh? Look at the shit he's putting on his channel. He's promoting those fuckers in the ad. No, that can't be a baby killer. She had the baby blood all over her fucking fist. They found her head inside the baby's ass. Yep, she couldn't have killed that one. That was a fucking mistake. Bit of an accident. What's next? Fucking the cunt that pimps out all the kids? He got all the drug lords on there. Why can't he have a couple of these ones that got those child trafficking ones that they got around? Why don't he have them on there? He knows them. They go hand in hand with the drugs. Drug dealers and that he has on there, they go hand in hand, that shit. Why isn't that what reporting on him? Nah, he got his mates up there. Got his buddies. But he's still running the shit. Fucking using the fucking to spread him around. Huh? fucking bunch of fucking bull cunts. And it's coming for you, boys. Your boss ain't gonna be in charge for too much longer, 'cause I'm gonna fuck him up. Your boss, Satan, I'm gonna fuck him right up. He knows I'm gonna fuck him up. He knows I'm here to fuck him up. That's why he's got you all fucking being away, not fucking watching, not seeing the truth, thinking there's a crazy cunt. Well, I'll show you fucking crazy. When I get all that cunt, I'll show you crazy. I'll show you what I do. I just punch him from one end of the galaxy to the other. I'm gonna fucking smear him from one end of the galaxy to the other when I finish with that cunt. Huh? You listening to me through this YouTube, aren't you, cunt? You think I'm crazy? Fucking come 2 minutes with me out in the bush. I'll fucking whistle them fuckers up. When they come, them little fellas, then we'll see whether you're crazy. Then will you see I'm crazy? Come on. Want me to take you out the bush? You want to come out with me to the bush and I'll whistle up these fucking creek? You'll be fucking totally fucking out of harm's way. I'm not someone to take you out there and do stupid things here. But I'll take you out there and I'll show you those little people. And when they come up to you and you know when your mind sees that, fuck, that's not supposed to exist. How can that be? Then you'll fucking know why I am the way I am. And then, like I said, there's 3 rules when you come with me. I'm not responsible for what you see. You see it, that's it. You can't unsee it. The second thing, I'm not responsible for your mental condition. That's your little chocolate starfish there. If I show you that magic, if I show you that reality, I show you those real people, your mind's going to do a flip. You'll be trying to explain it like I am, but you'll end up in a psycho ward in a padded cell. Whereas me, they won't come near me. They know I'm not fucking crazy. They want to take you out the bush too? I'll fucking show them. You're waiting for miracles, cunts. That's irresponsible. You're responsible for people to show their magic. I can tell you about it. I ain't going to show you shit. Because you've got to learn to do something for yourself, human race. You'll learn to save yourself. Learn to understand that you're playing God's hand. God's not playing it. You're playing it. And you're fucking it up. You're letting Satan get all the moves in. And you're fucking not even going to get off your ass to help yourself. You're looking for some cunt to still be waving a one. I'm going to wave a one. And fucking say, you're not worth saving. Not if you're going to be lazy like you are. Not see the real truth. Get off your ass. God made you to get off your ass. That's why he gave you legs. Eh? You've got to start learning. Ain't no one coming to save you. This is it. This is how we're going to save you. God sends angels like this here. We ain't coming with wings. We ain't coming to grant your wishes. We ain't fighting your fucking battles. We get to choose who we want to fucking save along the way when we're here for a mission, and that's it. Look at history. See if I'm wrong. History will say angels come down, deal 1 or 2 people, fix their little problem, insert something, away they fucking go. Every other time angels come down, they fuck shit up. They burn shit to death. They fucking kill people off. They take out whole fucking cities. They obliterate shit with fucking fire. They fucking start doing shit. We're down here to punish cunts. We're not here to fucking deal. We're not here to fucking help you with your little bullshit deals. We're not here to fucking get rescue all the time. You gotta fucking learn. You're like God. You can rescue your fucking self, you know. You're trying to play God, trying to defraud him. You can do that one. Why can't you get off your whole rest of yourself? No, you want to watch shit. You want to bag poor fucking jag. You want to run cunts like that down their life. Fucking because you got nothing better to do. Because you don't have a life. See, that's the beauty of me. I can end all life, but I got one. Not like yous cunts. Looking for the bullshit. Oh, we're looking for the bullshit for that. This bloke's not talking no bullshit. He's talking reality content, talking truth content. But we can't handle that. We want the shit. We want to listen to the shit. We want the shit banter. We want to listen to shit banter. We want to listen to how God's this. He's all good. He got fucking 3 ball bags. And he fucking can come down and fucking save any cunt with a blink of an eye. Well, he fucking can't. He fucking contracted himself up with that a long time ago with a fucking rainbow. Till you can't start learning and read that book properly. Till you start learning to fucking do things properly. Till you understand that this is a swearing, fucking backstab, fucking bashing, cunt, fucking belt you, fucking kill you, fucking bash you, put blood force charm of fucking angel that you're getting. I've done this for fucking centuries, people. I know how to kill people in many fucking different ways. Fucking been doing this for years and years and years and years, and you're still winning. I want help. All I've been hearing for the last 10,000 years, I've just come, I want help. I want help. Help me, God. Help me. Send one of your angels. For fuck's sake. We are fucking You fucking been begging. You've been asking. Well, this is what you got. This is what he's sending. This is how much he think of you. Fucking God. You don't know a concept of God. Your concept of God is a synagogue. A church. Your belief system comes from a book written by man. You learn that God is here and here in your mind. You can fucking believe whatever you want to believe because you'll be full of shit. You got to get a harsh dose of reality, humanity. You don't like it, but it's the facts. It ain't nothing like you being told, I'm waiting for someone to come and save me. God said he would save me. God said he would save me. He gonna save me. He gonna rescue me, Lord. Give me the light. Bring down the light. As long as you got the money in that fucking collection jar at the end there, he gonna give you the light. He gonna give you fuck all. He's gonna give you an empty wallet at the end of the day because you fucking feeding that cunt money in his fucking collection plate. Fuck him. You not got no God there. He got you fucking all dancing around thinking that you can just see in that there. You're going to fucking go to hell. You do not give me money. You do not follow what we tell you. You're going to burn. God only helps those that help themselves. So fucking give up your collection plate money now. Because God could do everything. But he got a problem with money. You got to give it to us. Or you're going to hell. You pay up or go to hell. So they're selling God insurance to you. They're insurance brokers, like I said. The way you escalate up to fucking papacy, become the Pope, he's the cunt that sold that more insurance than the other cunt. I think he was something like 60 million, that cunt. One in charge now. You don't believe me, you guys? You think it's all on faith, all on fucking shit? No, that church is as corrupt as a fucking cunt and fucking motherfucker. Huh? That's all on fucking how much insurance they sell. It's not about God. Actual insurance companies for properties and land and businesses that the Catholic Church insures. That's how people escalate up the chain in the Catholic Church. Not by fucking parishes. Not by dealing with fucking people under them. By fucking being insurance brokers. If you sell $50 million insurance, your name's in the list to be the Pope. That's how that one runs. She's a big spider web. She's not a fucking religion. She's a collection agency. Using a religion. That's why the King of England, the Queen, separated herself from that fucking piece of shit. So nah, Pope's not the next to God. Queen's going to be, and had the Spanish fleet try to go and take that back. Nope. And then what's the Pope do? What's the Pope do? What did the Pope do? Pope took the blood of Christ and he gave it to the King of England. You cunts don't watch much very well. You want receipts? There's all the receipts in the world. That's the real end of the world. That's the end of fucking all things. You're living a little daydream fantasy. You want your fucking airy fairies to come and save you. Come and save me, God. Please, God. Oh, God. God save me. No, if I was God, I'd be saying, fuck off and do it yourself. Can't. Fucking hard to see I'm busy. Fucking bother me with your shit because you didn't win at bingo, you cunt. Fuck that. Some of the stupidest things you just can't fucking ask God for. I'd hate to have a list of the shit that he's asking for. Fucking some of the dumbest shit. Oh, God, I don't want to mow my lawn today, so can you do it for me? God, I only have enough money to buy fucking 4 cobbers at the store. I want to buy 5. Can you help me with that one? God, I don't want to get off my ass and help myself. Can you do everything for me? God, I just want to sit here and troll and look for fucking shit. Don't want to listen to the real content. Don't want to listen to the real truth. God, God, can I have your fucking attention, please? God, imagine that. Every fucking day of your life, just like Jag. Cunt's fucking trolling you. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want to do this, I want to say that. Get off your fucking ass and save your fucking self. That's what he's trying to tell you. God is up there saying, get off your ass and save yourself. When are you gonna learn? God is not coming. Why is there so much evil and terribleness in the world? If God was gonna come, he'd fix that, wouldn't he? He'd save you all, send to come down angels with the fairy ones and save you from your little fat asses from getting up and doing something for yourself for a fucking change. Only way this humanity's going to save itself is itself. God is not coming. Only way he's coming is through here and through fucking here and this through your fucking physical labour. Through physical effort from the humankind. Play on God's hand. Work it out. You don't like it? Too bad. Too sad. I don't give a shit, because that's how it's fucking rolling. Ha ha ha. I will not die not knowing, but you will. 144,000. Going up the top. The rest of you is going to stay by the looks. You can change it. That's a written thing by man. We can change it any time we want. We wrote it. We can unwrite the cunt. Didn't tell you that one, did they? I don't tell you a lot of things that you're blind to. A lot of things that you're blind to. Crazy. When you try to get the real message of God out, you just don't like it. You want the airy fairy shit. You want the cunt to come and save you all the time. When always fucking waiting for some cunt to rescue you. Oh, Jesus is coming to save me. He's going to be here. Fucking, that's the best trick Satan ever played on you cunts. Got you thinking that there's another bloke coming along the line. But you think there's a second coming's coming. That's the best trick he played on you cunts. He put that in that book nice and well, that one. Oh, they were tricking me. We'll get him even. This is going to come along. Ain't no fucking Jeebus come along. He been on here once. He had his little resurrection. He fucking done his job. Only other time Jesus is going to come back is he's got to come back in here. And here. That's how he comes back to humanity. That's how we resurrect him. In the heart and the mind. Till you work out, that's how Jesus got to be resurrected. You don't know fuck all. Stop waiting for a physical being. It ain't happening. Stop waiting for constant wings. It ain't happening. Stop waiting for your dreams. It ain't happening till you get up and go and get them. God ain't going to do it for you. Satan will sure as hell do a deal with you. But God, he won't come and help you. You got to fucking help yourself. And then he said, there you go. See, told you I'd help you. I gave you that strength in mind and body to be able to fucking do what you just did. So I was helping you all along. Just a very mysterious, strange fucking way that you're not going to understand. You're going to think, fuck off, I did that on my own. No. Who made you fucking hard, unobstinate? Who got you off your ass? At the moment, this human race is just like fucking Ramses. Won't get off your ass and make a decision on fucking anything. Waiting for some god to come in and fucking rescue your ass. Waiting for some angel to come down with the fucking wings and go, oh, bless you, fucking you're all saved now. Fucking we'll deal with this bad guy. You sit there and fucking stay on your fucking computer like a big troll. You stay there and keep fucking having your Uber Eats, you're going to be like that Wally soon. Yep, all floating around levitation platforms, eating reconstituted humans. Fucking render yours right down right now. Get all your fucking amino acids, put them in the food, fuck, you wouldn't even know. Add a bit of flavour into the cunt, you wouldn't even know. That's what they were eating in that movie. What do you think they were drinking? They were fucking drinking reconstituted humans. Go into a vat, boil them down like they do at a fucking rendering plant, fucking separate all the fucking things. Jeez, you can put your skeleton into a fucking bunch of fucking, acetone. And in 48 hours, you go and take that fucking skeleton out of the acetone, and it'll be a clear skeleton. Because all the fucking white fucking fibrous fucking stuff that you can't see through will come out of it, and you'll have a clear gelatin skeleton. Yep, and you jelly that cunt up, separating this little constituted fucking amino acids and all this different fucking reconstituted back to its original fucking shape. And put that into your food. Bit of fucking dye, a bit of colouring, you won't even know what you're doing. That's what they were eating. That's the whole concept of that movie. Cunts were fucking too lazy to get off the ass to do anything. Robots did everything fucking for them, you lazy cunts. Waiting for some fucking airy fed. Did fucking angels come down and save that little world? Nah, they had to fuck off because they fucked it up. This is a fertile mother. When you fuck up a woman with her fucking birth canal, she can't give babies. She can't give birth no more. So we fuck this mother up, fuck this worm up. She ain't going to give no life no more. And we got a potential. We're at the stage where we can fuck it right off. We can do it right in my pocket. They got fucking ways that can do it. Fuck on the brink, yeah. Can't better start listening. Start listening. God's not coming. Stop fucking asking him for shit. He's not listening. He cut this off a long time ago. He's sick of listening to the fucking shit. He's sick of it. Sick of his cunts. Help me, help me, help me. Fucking help yourself. He gave you the ability to be like him. Fucking start helping yourselves. Get off your fucking ass. Stop asking him for fucking help. He ain't coming. Get a reality here. Fucking bunch of fucking idiots. You've been brainwashed so fucking hard you fucking think you know, but you know fuck all. Fucking unreal. Fucking unreal. Nothing. I'm telling these cunts. Nah, my mom's kicking up now. She thinks I'm fighting with someone. But it's true. I'm fighting the truth. Fighting the truth out to you guys. And you just won't listen. Won't get it right. Always waiting for someone to come and rescue us. Always waiting for God. God this, God that, God this, God that. Fucking, God ain't fucking been able to put his hands on since fucking Noah and the rainbow. Read your shit properly. Know your shit properly. Understand the fucking book. Actually understand the cunt instead of fucking trying to get your own little view. Because none of you have got it right. I'm the only one that's telling that book right. Got more times in that book how they fucking he hates shrimp than anything else. You got that, guys? God hates shrimp. More times in the Bible than anything else. You're going to focus on that? Or you're going to focus on the crap like you do with Jaguar Right? Like you do with all the other fucking good content creators at your bag. Fucking evil bunch of cunts. Fucking don't even know that evil, just being plain evil, just plain straight out trolls. Trolls come from hell. Trolls coming from a fucking mountain. Run by Zeus. YouTube is a troll fucking mountain. Full of fucking trolls. What, you want me to dress up like Frodo next? Face a fucking couple of Balrogs. Because that's what you got running around in there. I'll start playing that little fucking narratives in. That's what they think they are. Stop looking for the shit. Stop looking for the fanfare. Start fucking doing God's work. Get off your fucking ass. He ain't coming. Everyone that tells you he's coming doesn't know the story. They might be good. They might have good advice. They might have good messages. They might be all fucking truthful and heartful. But if they keep telling you that God's coming to fucking help you, they don't know anything. They don't read the book properly. They don't understand the book properly. They're not even concepting the book properly. Fucking education, people. Get educated. You want to deal with me and handle what I'm saying? Educate yourselves. Read the book properly. Help yourself. Be the God that He wants you to be by working it through you. Stop asking Him for shit, because He's not listening. He put the fucking phone down fucking long time ago. Right? So you learn that one? You're never going to go forward as a human race. You're going to die. And the way they got that book written, only 144,000 of us are getting resurrected up to heaven before the rest of us get fucking popped off. Then you've got to suffer for a few thousand years. And then you're going to live inside a big cube in New Jerusalem, in a real matrix. The one that they want for you. Man and the devil. They keep a check on your ass, human race, for all eternity. You know what, human race? You want to know something? You want to know something, human race? You want to know something about yourselves? The first thing that God was doing when He worked out that you could start going up the fucking above in the stars and start using spaceships and shit, He sent the message out to the universe: you better get ready. You better get your fucking shit ready. The human race is coming. I made them like me. They're a fucking warlike race, you know. They like fucking conquering and stealing shit and like assimilating shit and making it as their own. They like claiming shit, these cunts. Better watch out for them, universe. That's why I've got to keep them down here for a little while. These cunts get out, boy. They'll be like a plague. Get it to fucking universe. Plague of humans. And they'll fucking claim everything. Take it all. Rob every fucking alien fucking life out. Cut them up. See what makes them tick. That's what we're destined to do. Just like in the image of God. You think that? You think that? We're a warlike people. We go beyond the stars, we're going to fucking kick ass. We're going to fucking destroy everything that we come across. And we're going to assimilate it and claim it as our own. You just need to learn that God is helping you, but in His special, mysterious way. And He's got to help you through the only one clause that He can fucking use to beat that rainbow clause that He put up Himself. And that's how He's got to work through you. The miracle has to have to happen that He wants to perform for you. You have to do what it seems like you're doing it for yourself. But if you get up and get the enthusiasm enough, you get the fucking tap on the shoulder like Job did with the feeling of God, I'm going to go forward and I'm going to do this, that's Him at work. It might be your own subconscious, but also might be Him. He gives you that subconscious. You know? But He's got to work for you. He can't fucking come down and no airy fairies grant no fucking wishes. He sent me. This is what angels look like. This is what we really look like. Not like you got in that book there. Other angels look like big rings with fucking eyes all over them. All types of shit. At the moment, I'm the man in black. I'm the one that's come to have a look at this bit of a list. Make you as human race have a bit of think. Realise God ain't coming. As He comes through you. This is the way. It's the only fucking way. And through Jesus, we can ascend. When Jesus wants to resurrect Himself in humanity, when it's time for the resurrection of Jesus, is when we resurrect Him in the faith in our heart and our mind. And He'll be resurrected. It's exactly the same as the Pharaoh's people. You've got to look at fucking how things are worded. You've got to look at how shit's worded. The Pharaohs said, we'll fucking devise a way that we can mummify our bodies, and then one day we'll raise up and we'll fucking be amongst the living again. Wasn't that true when they portrayed all the fucking Egyptian shit all around the world. They were back amongst the living again. They weren't telling any lies. They found a way, people. The Egyptians found a way. You're fucking waiting for them to get up and start walking around. Get your head out of Hollywood's ass. Gotta do things for yourself. God ain't coming. Wake up to the reality. It's like with Judas. Judas wasn't a bad guy. He's got a bad rep. That 30 pieces of silver he was supposed to accept. That was supposed to pay for fucking Mary Magdalene's fucking... That was her fucking little fucking retirement package when Jesus had to get the string up. That's what that money was for. He was Jesus' man. When Jesus needed things to get fucking porridge for, he sent fucking Judas to go and get it. When he come across Judas, Judas was fucking, being a bit of a roughhouse, being a bit of a stand-over man, a bit of a thief. Jesus knew that Judas could go and forage these things. I'll turn the blind eye what to do on Judas, but we need food. Can you go and forage some for us? No? We need to be asleep somewhere tonight, Judas. We need some money to pay that fucking place. And go and zip there, just do this one for us. No? Judas was fucking Jesus' foreman, poor guy. He needed Judas for him to complete the last bit of his mission. Because if Jesus went up to them and said, "No, I'm fucking Jesus, fucking start nailing me up," that's suicide. And he would have never been able to ascend to heaven. So Judas needed someone to oust him. Bit of a fucking tricky thing, I know. But that's what happened. He said to Judas, "Judas, I've got a job for you, bud. You're the only one I trust. I'm gonna have to get sacrificed in this one. Make these cunts really start to fucking learn. Start to fucking listen to this message I'm bringing. Right? So Judas, you're gonna have to oust me." He said, "I don't want to fucking do that." I said, "Yep. You're gonna try to say that 3 times, Judas, but you've got to realise, right? You're gonna realise you have to oust me. Because that's the way it's got to be done. Otherwise I won't be able to get resurrected. I'll have sinned. See, I'm the one who's supposed to be one that's free of sin. Be able to finish this fucking little clause I got going. Open up this new clause here. Right? Allow all the rest of the good people to go up to heaven. So if I go fucking out there and say, I'm the guy you're looking for, that's as good as suicide. I may as well go and hang myself. Now, see what he didn't tell any of the other disciples this. He had Judas on the side telling him this one. So only Judas sort of knew what was going on. Right? So when they fucking found out that he ousted Jesus, now, they say he was hung on a tree, he hung himself, and his silver was laying on the ground. Well, that's a fucking lie. Those 12 disciples, 8 of them went out, got old Jesus, tied his hands behind his fucking back. "You fucking ousted him, Jesus. We're fucking locked. We're going to kill you, Judas. You went against the man, you went against the boss. You know? He was running this little bandwagon around here, and we were going pretty fucking good, and you come and fucking got rid of you." Because he never told them the plan, see? Jesus never told each one of them. He only told each one of them what they needed to know. Their little part of the story. He didn't tell them the whole plan. He got a whole plan. He wasn't telling no one. He wasn't telling no one his agenda. The only closest one that knows his agenda was Mary Magdalene. That's Jesus. Like, yeah, that was, whether it's his wife or not, I'm not quite sure. But I definitely was his woman. You know? Jesus might have died with no sin, but he didn't die a virgin. I'll give you the tip. That's why they put Mary Magdalene down as a hoe. Because it was Jesus, they had to discredit Jesus' woman. People are not looking at the story. Men can't tie their hands behind the back and hang themselves, people. That's how Judas was found. Hands tied behind his back, and there was no silver on the ground, but the bag was there. That money was gone. Those 12 fucking, this couple of disciples that knocked him off, they took that one. See, to prove this, Jesus come down when he resurrected himself to the Sea of Galilee. All those disciples working there. And he approached the disciples and he said, "Well, I don't tell you what Jesus says. He just says that old St. Peter felt he wasn't worthy of God. All the rest of the disciples disbanded and went fucking their own way, and he ascended up. Why? He asked them a question. Where's Judas? See, Judas, if he fucking got away with that money and himself was supposed to look after Mary Magdalene. And all the rest of them got upset about that. Didn't like that one because they all fancied her. That's why you can't trust no apostles and no preachers in this fucking Revelations. Right? They fucked up right at the end by hanging fucking Judas. And St. Peter, or Simon, as his name was, he fucking could have stopped it, but he didn't. And that's why he felt himself unworthy of God. Now you know the true story. The story you've been told is fucking a load of bullshit. One day, you'll wake up and you'll realise that, but by then, you'll be in hell, and it'll be too late. Because you'll be burning. That's when you realise, and your eyes open and go, whoa, I'm fucking burning, burning heart, oh, burning. I pray for God coming up. No, you're not listening. I sent the Archangel Mark. He told you, you're not coming to help you. You got to go and rescue yourself. Get off your little ass. Start fucking working for yourselves. Work for yourselves. Sit there with your fucking head up your ass thinking some cunt's going to come rescue you. Still sitting with your head up your ass trying to rescue you. I'm going to get rescued. God, can you fucking do everything for me? Because I'm such a fucking pathetic, useless cunt that I can't do fuck all for myself. God, can you go to the post office and get that letter box for me? Because God, you take it for me, God. I'm too lazy to go and wipe my ass or change this nappy that I'm in sitting in front of my computer, like Murph. Or ATT titties, hiding it under his gut. Hey, boy, that nappy in there, boy, it'll be fucking pack nappy, that cunt. You can't handle the truth. The guy is schizophrenic, he this, he that, he all this, he nothing. He's got to deal with fucking 9 billion fuckwits on a planet that don't listen. A planet that can't take it. The truth is right in front of them, but they rather around watch the bullshit fanfare. There's some cunt shit out there being, oh, if you're not talking about Jaguar, we don't want to be there. Good. Fuck off. Don't want you here. Huh? Everyone's welcome to Sparta. But you got to fucking start listening. Got to help yourself. Huh? I'm going to wait for God. God's going to come and save me. They're going to send down someone to save me. They're going to send down an angel who got the wings and going to save me and going to resurrect my soul. Get a fucking grip. Resurrect my soul. Go up to the top there. Be right there with God. And I pay him a no banjo. That's where you's all gone. You're going down that one. The church is right. You're going to burn in hell. You don't give enough money to the church. You're gone. You believe that shit, you are fucking gone. Gone to fucking loony bin land. Don't like the truth. Truth hurts. Akbar said, you're right, that's right. Don't like the truth. She's been counting on it for years. The only way she get noticed is when you troll her. You waiting for some magical tricks? I'll show you a magical trick, but then I have to go through and kill fucking lawyers. Just have to keep going. That's the worst part. If I actually activate the scene and kill one person, just one, I have to continue on and start killing the rest. That's just the rules of that one. Or I put it in a special place where no one could ever get it. No one. Well, it seems like no one's really interested in this live. Well, that's what happens when you have such boring lives. And you want to watch people's rubbish, people's lies. You want to be part of the crap. You want to be a troll. Troll. No, even the good people, you're trolling too. Stop trolling. Don't sit there and watch it, but you'll sit there and watch their shit. You'll sit there, oh, magic girl, oh, magic girl, oh, magic girl, I'll turn you into a magic suit. Yeah? You rather watch big stinking fucking tittied cunts bagging some cunt like a fat, useless fucking waste of space the cunt is, Mr. AT2 titties. You useless fucking cunt. Straight out. I've got no shame about saying what's true. Everyone else knows it, even the ones that support you. They're just like you, just a big useless troll sitting in a fucking hidden nappy under his guts. You know what I'm saying? When I get to work on you, bud, you've gone clear quickly. You know, people saying you've got to take these people off. You go, yes, I am. Because YouTube's going to be taking them off. Not me. Once I fucking make YouTube accountable, once they're accountable, all your troll activity will stop. Doesn't matter who fucking owns YouTube. You could be a fucking 1,000 Satanist. And they'll have to follow the rules. Or they won't have a platform. And then when they fuck off and go on some other platform, I'll fucking hunt that cunt down. And I'll make sure to do the same there too. Because they're not allowed to operate. This platform is not allowed to operate unless they start getting rid of those trolls. Unless they start getting rid of these lion, Trojan, duck cunts off the fucking platform. And banning them for good. You know? YouTube is the one that I'm going to attack. YouTube will get rid of these big cunts for me. YouTube will follow its rules. YouTube will follow its own laws. That's how you fuck the Atwoods and the fucking Trojan ducks off and all the fuckwits off of this fucking channel. Fucking right off. If any of you want to watch shit, go out and take a shit. Watch that cunt in the mirror. It'll be more interesting watching yourself take a shit in the mirror than listening to half the shit that you see on this fucking channel. Then even going anywhere near fucking Magic the Black House channel, you may as well take a shit in the toilet and look at the toilet paper because that's got more content in it. Right? She's a petty cunt. And if a cunt's going to still fucking hang around that petty cunt, well, you're a petty cunt too. Human race, get off your fat ass. Save your fucking self. God's not coming. He ain't sending no one but fucking me. And that's all you're going to fucking get. Work it out. Good fucking night. Goodbye, cunts.